Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Grandstand Stadium here in Paynesville. I am Lee Schleiper, the General, alongside the big fundamental Charlie Stang. Charlie, how you doing this morning?
Pretty good, you know.
Sleep good at my house last night?
Yeah.
Charlie had to stay at my house last night to get ready for this big game. So, we've got the Wizard. He is our director and producer today. He is double dipping today. We got the bullet out there somewhere. I don't quite see. Oh, there he is. We're going over the ground rules right now with Coach Skoglund. The Milaca Wolves come to town today. Going to be a doubleheader, 7-inning game and a 5-inning game, Charlie.
Yep.
We have Milaca, who played 2 games already this week, Thursday and Friday. And Paynesville, coming off that doubleheader win against Holdingford. Bulldogs come in with a record of 3-1. Milaca 0-4 on the young season, playing some of those bigger schools out on the east side of St. Cloud.
That sounds like a tough schedule.
Yeah, they play some big schools out there. We'll go over the lineup here for Paynesville today. Leading off, the sophomore shortstop, Grayson Fuchs. Batting second in this first game will be the center fielder, the senior Drew Tangen. Batting third, catching today, sophomore Eli Nelson. Batting fourth and DHing today, the senior Ryan Messer. He will be hitting for the pitcher today. Trent Wentland's getting the start, the left-hander from Lake Henry.
Oof, Lake Henry, not good.
Another lefty from Lake Henry, Charlie. Batting fifth, Abe Bullard over at third base. Batting sixth, the senior left fielder, Tanner Stanley. Batting seventh, the right fielder, senior Cooper Bast. Batting eighth, second baseman, senior Tori Umscheid. Batting ninth and playing first base today, the junior Chase Beyer. Over on the other side, Milaca, Braden Hardy catching, leading off. Keegan Sorensen playing left field. Anton Erickson, center field. Batting fourth is Bodie Zenz. He's at third base. Pitching today is Zach Timmer. Batting sixth is Jack Larson, right field. Batting seventh and DH is Jack Schindel. He'll be batting for the second baseman, Tyler Rodenbrink. Batting eighth is Jeremiah Forker, the shortstop. And batting ninth will be the first baseman, Brody Ash. We're just going through Paynesville's lineup now here. We have 12 people on the stream. Tiff Tangen jumping in right away. Says her and Mama Tangen joining from the track meet in full winter gear in Monticello. Go Bulldogs. Oh, I bet it's cold over there too in the track meet. Keep us posted. Let us know how the girls are doing over there. Bullard getting announced here, Charlie, and I can still see my breath in the booth.
The heater's not working right. Oh, that's full orange.
Yeah, it's heating up. We stole Michael Tangen's buddy heater that was over in the other booth. Roger's got one of his own, so we took it. My milk house heater is still up in the dog pound over there in the football field from last fall. So, here comes Skoogs and Fuchs. And now we're going to be going to our commercial break, and we'll be back for the first pitch.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
Make Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Make Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default. Yarmouth Ford is home of the lifetime limited powertrain warranty and buy 3 get 1 free tires. In 1988, we built a reputation for customer satisfaction and brand expertise, and to this day we strive to maintain and exceed that level of service. We believe purchasing a vehicle should be an exciting time, so we've eliminated the headaches by offering guaranteed credit approval and much more. We also offer special buying programs for teachers, healthcare workers, veterans, active military, and first responders. Our fully certified service department is open 6 days a week and offers free pickup and delivery. More information can be found at yarmouthford.com. M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. The experts at Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provide fast, affordable HVAC and plumbing repair for your home, business, and remodeling service. They recently purchased Ron Softwater at Paynesville and like to thank Ron Schlungen for his 50-year career in the water treatment industry. Gilk Plumbing still offers water jetting services along with heating and air conditioning products, insulation, and drain cleaning products. They have recently purchased a new camera and locator for inspection and locate services. No more guessing where your pipes may be buried. For friendly, experienced technicians you can count on, better get Gilk. Find them on their website at gilkplumbing.com.
All right, we're back here live from the stadium in Paynesville, ready to rock and/or roll. Vanessa Karsh, go Bulldogs! So proud of our grandson Drew Tangen. Drew having a good senior year, playing center field there. There's a first pitch strike from Wentland to Hardy. Got a snap from my sister. Says, "Oh, Lee, your voice sounds rough today. You better let Charlie take over." As she's sitting in a hot tub.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me, it's a little cold up here, you know. It's we're still getting going this morning.
We're shivering up here a little bit, Mama.
Charlie and I had a rough morning. We were on our own. My wife was working. We had to feed ourselves. We're going here now. 1-1 pitch is a strike inside corner from Wentland. Threw a little bit last on Thursday. Was that Thursday or Friday, Charlie? What's today? Saturday. Yeah, Thursday. Got the save in the first game. Went and now ahead of the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball swung on and fouled away. Look at that popping out of that dugout there is Messer grabbing that foul ball. So 1-2. Again, a 7-inning game to start and a 5-inning game for the nightcap here today in Paynesville. 1-2 pitch from Wentland. Swung on and missed. Good start for the lefty from Lake Henry.
A new lefty from Lake Henry.
A new lefty from Lake Henry.
This one doesn't play basketball, though. Or
Just-
football.
Just baseball?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Keegan Sorensen, the left fielder, stepping into the box. Wentland's pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1 around the infield for the Bulldogs. Behind the plate is Nelson. On the bump today is Wentland. Third base, Bullard. Shortstop, Grayson Fuchs. Over at second base is Tori Umscheid. Inside pitch there. And over at first base is Chase Beyer. Around the outfield, left field is Tanner Stanley. Center field, Tangen. And right field, Cooper Bast. 1-1. Ground ball outside of third as Bullard grabs it, but it is a foul ball.
It's still a nice play, even though it's foul.
Yes, it was. And Wentland ahead in the count again here today. Always good to get up early on the count. 1-2, 1 out, top of the first. Nice pitch. Froze him.
Jeez.
Backwards K there. So Wentland starting off the game On a good note here, 2 up and 2 down is Anton Eriksson, the center fielder, stepping into the box now for Milaca.
I don't really see Trent pitch much during practice because they're usually on the other side of the underground hitting cage. They're usually on the other side, so I don't know what he throws. I know fastball, curveball for sure.
Yeah, and they might be throwing in a little change up there too. Of course, those lefties, they always got that movement with that fastball, so could be a 2-seam and a 4-seam coming from Wentland. Pretty good velocity from the young man. This one's hit high in the air down that left field line. Bullard, Fuchs, and Stanley giving chase. It's going to drop just outside that white line. A foul ball. Yeah, for a little man, Wentland, he can still velocity all right.
Yes,
only
he
a
can.
Junior, right, Charlie?
He is only a junior, so he'll be
Back next
starting
year.
next year, yep.
2 balls. 1 strike. Curveball swung on and hit into the right off the facade of the dugout. Bouncing back into play as Fuchs corrals it down there. 20 on the stream now, Charlie. Warming up here in the booth, along with the Wizard, the big fundamental. I am Lee Schlaper, and the Bullets out there in the elements.
In the elements.
2 and 2. Fouled away again.
He looks like he's dressed pretty warm, though. He's fine.
Yeah, he looks fine anyway.
Should be fine.
So Eriksson battling Wentland here in the top of the first. Two with 2 outs. Wentland ready now. Inside and low, and it looked like it hit him, and yes, it did hit him. Almost looked like he stepped into it a little bit there. Mr. Umpire says take it. So, hit batsman Eriksson will take first. And it's going to bring up Bodie Zenz, the pitcher today. 2
Pitcher
outs.
hitting fourth.
Aiden Hopper says go Dogs.
Haha. And has been helping out with our practices.
That's what I've seen, yeah. Fastball high from Wentland. Got a doubleheader today, and then I got to go down to the Roscoe ballpark and do some PA down there this afternoon. I have to steal this heater for that one, too.
Yeah, it'll be fine as long as you bring it back. No guarantees, though.
2-0. There goes the runner. Swung on a miss.
Oh.
Yeah, it is foul. So 2 balls and a strike.
I wonder if the hit and run was on there.
Right.
If he just swung the swing.
Milaca's cleanup hitter here. Few fans here early. Right down below us is some Milaca fans, and then along the third base sign, Paynesville fans down below that. Down below that upper deck, away from the wind. Wind blowing straight out today. Ooh, just low on the fastball. Going to run the count to 3-1 now. So after getting the first 2 strikeouts, Wentland hit a batter, and now the count has gone to 3-1. Inside, he's going to take his base. So first and second. 2 outs. And it'll bring up Zach Timmer. Zach is the pitcher. I'm sorry. I think I said Bodie Zenz. Bodie Zenz is third baseman.
That makes more sense.
Yep. Timmer. Looks like a big kid.
He looks like he could have a tough 4-seam. Just
First and second, 2 outs. Wentland taking his time, checking the runner. Fastball low and outside. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss.
that was a nice pitch.
Saw Grady Books around earlier. He might stop in and we'll visit with him for an inning or 2 and see how the St. Cloud Tech baseball team is doing. Ground ball back to Wentland. Picks it up, throws over to Bayer. And that'll do it for Milaca here in the top of the first. Timmer goes 1-3 for the third out. So a good inning after a walk and a hit batsman. Our first sponsor of the day, Christensen CPAs and Consultants. They are committed to being your financial resource. They offer a variety of services to assist your company, assist in current situation, identify short and long-term goals, and complete your current project or assist you in starting a new venture. For more information, contact Chelsea Mueller at their downtown Paynesville location at christensencpa.com. Perennial Bank of Paynesville is your one-stop shop for all your banking needs. Stop in today and talk to the wonderful people at Perennial Bank. Score your next home run at perennialbank.com. It's a big right-hander, takes the mound for Milaca. Looks like the right fielder says, I'm going out there with a sweatshirt on.
It's a little chilly out.
Yeah, I mean, the sun is out, but yeah, you're right. The wind is blowing.
It's blowing straight out. We got some powerful right-handed hitters. So
What are you saying, Chucker? The big fundamental's going to call a shot today, maybe, saying somebody's going to hit one out?
Someone, I hope.
Be
For
nice.
us, not them.
Right. Always for us, not them, no.
Never.
Looks like he has some good velocity there. I'm glad I brought my coat with. How you doing over there, Chuck?
I'm doing fine.
You're fine. Bullet's back in here. Is he staying warm out there, Bullet? No?
Well, at least he's honest.
He's fine, right, Chuck?
Oh, yeah.
So, around the infield for Milaca over at, first pitching is Zach Timmer. Catching, Braden Hardy. Over at third base, Bodie Zenz. Shortstop today is Jeremiah Forker. Second baseman, Tyler Rodenbrink. And over at first base, Brody Ash. In the outfield, left field, Keegan Sorensen. Center field, Anton Erickson. And over in right field is Jack Larson. Grayson Fuchs. We'll start this off. Grayson hitting over 400. First 4 games of the year. Paynes will come in with a record of 3-1. Nice bright sunshine now.
Ooh, looks like it can be nice out there for the Bullet now.
Maybe.
Oh, he's sitting on a blanket. He should be fine, shouldn't he?
Yeah. So Grayson Fuchs. Moving on in, and Charlie, I think you'll be able to see on our screen the Wizard has up when he brings up the stats.
Yeah, hitting 429, 3 RBI.
All right, and maybe you can keep an eye on that every guy coming through. Yep, that'd be awesome for us.
Move closer to the Wizard then. Yes, get used to me.
Fuchs takes strike 1. Just off.
And something. He's leading the team in home runs.
Yes, he is. With?
1.
Oh, yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike to Fuchs. Swung on and fouled straight back at 1-2 now.
Starts A.
Starts on that one?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Probably right.
Skoog said he hit that one over 400 feet.
He crushed that half, a quarter of the way up that light pole out in left center field.
Exactly what Skoog said.
Yep.
Quarter of the way to halfway up the tower.
1-2, and that's going to drop in low. 2-2 JV, playing a doubleheader also over there, Charlie. They won both games, I believe, on Thursday night, talking to Coach Hendrickson.
And I got a couple kids in my grade playing over there. Isaac Leeser, Bryce Vanderbeek.
Ground ball towards third, knocks it down, not going to get a play. Fuchs beats it out on the E5. So Grayson will be at first base, and it'll bring up Drew Tangen.
He is hitting 250 with 3 RBIs.
All right, Drew. Yeah, started hitting the other night finally. That was nice to see.
Ooh.
Ball high. So 1 ball, no strikes. Let's see if Coach Skoglund has Fuchsy moving over there at first base. 28 people on the stream. Grayson gets his lead over at first base. Check now. Fuchsy's going. Pitch is swung on, hit high in the air to right behind second base. Right fielder comes and makes the catch. Grayson gets back. So Tangen's going to go out 5 F9 for the first out. And it'll bring up the catcher today, Eli Nelson.
Whoa, he's hitting 385 with 1 RBI.
Yeah, Eli's been hitting the ball well. James Eulenkamp, go Bulldogs. Chiming in. So Nelson now. 1 out. Takes a fastball strike.
I think Eli also has the power to get one out up and over the fence.
Yeah, he does.
Remember last year he one-hopped the fence in Babe Ruth League.
Okay. That one's going to go high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, good young hitters. Eli Nelson. Fuchs now with the lead over at first. There goes Fuchs. Pitch is taken for a strike. Throw down to second base. Oh, got under it. And I think that's the right call. I think that it was a perfect throw, Charlie.
It was a really good throw by the catcher. It's just
It was, and I think Grayson just got his hand in there. The ball, I think, did beat him, but it was a good call. So Grayson gets a stolen base.
if there wasn't a infield umpire, he would have been called out.
Right. Ground ball through up the middle. Here
Skooks
comes
is giving
Fuchs.
him going.
Yep, Fuchs is going to score on that. So Grayson Fuchs scores a run after stolen base as Eli Nelson gets a base hit up the middle. Right underneath the glove of the center fielder. I don't know. It would have been a close play maybe. Got to look to see that aggressiveness by Coach Skoglund. Paul Wisted chiming in this morning says, "Go Dogs."
You know, Scooge is never going to shy away from aggressiveness on the base running.
Yes, especially early on, right? You want to see what you want to see what those outfielders have. Put the pressure on them early and see if we can get a run in early, and Paynesville does.
He was giving probably some advice or, Ryan Messer is hitting 429 with 4 RBIs.
Ryan having a good start to his senior year. Takes a strike there. Ryan DHing today. Threw a nice game the other night, Chuck. Swung on and missed. Fouled back.
I don't know what that was. Curveball,
It
slider.
had to be a curveball there.
Something like that.
Catcher corralled it on the no balls and 2 strikes. Messer swung on, hit hard, but fouled down that left field line.
Just ahead of it.
Yep.
No batting gloves to call for Messer today.
So the count remains 0-2 to the Paynesville DH.
It sting a little bit.
Yeah. Eli with a nice lead over there at first. See if Coach Skoglund has him moving here with 2 strikes, and there he goes. Curveball's up high. Here comes the throw.
Safe.
Goes into center field. Eli thought about it, but he will stay. There is Nelson with a stolen base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On our video, it looks like a beautiful day, but it's still a little chilly. Fastball way outside is going to get away from him, and Nelson's going to take third on that wild pitch. So Eli now. Just 90 feet away, ground ball, fly ball will score Eli.
Yep.
As long as it's past the pitcher on the ground, he should be going on contact here.
Fairly high for sac fly.
There's ground ball to short. Nelson's going to score on this. Throw across. Oh, and he
Oh,
got by
save.
the first baseman, rattles around. So that's going to be an error. Messer gets on base.
I think that was.
It
Ott-
did. I'm sorry, what's
I
that?
think that was Ottman running around because Eli's in there with his catcher stuff on.
Oh, yes. Ottman was running for Eli.
Yeah, we didn't catch that yet.
No, we did
Then
not. So
now and Abe Bullard, he's hitting 455 with 3 RBIs and a 600 on base percentage.
wow. Yeah, I suppose you're right, Charlie, that
Yeah.
Max would run courtesy for Eli Nelson. And the ball did carry him around that dugout, so Messer gets second base. 2-0 early on here at Paynesville. Bullard.
Oh, that one
Line
smashed.
drive left center field. It's going to get by the
Oh.
center fielder. Metzer's going to score. Bullard's going to go for 2 at least. Let's see. Here comes Skook.
Oh.
Skook says, let's come 3-A Bullard. Here comes the throw, and it's going to be a stand-up triple for Abe Bullard.
Like to see those offensive linemen get those triples.
Yes. Bullard with a triple and an RBI. A good start here for Paynesville. Head coach coming out to have a little talk. Boy, that one skipped right by that center fielder as he couldn't get there. 3-0 Paynesville started off with Grayson Fuchs reaching base on an error. He stole a base. Tangen popped out. Nelson, base hit, an RBI. Ottman came in for a run for him. Ottman got a stolen base, and he come around and scored on Messer's ground ball to short. And then Bullard with a triple, scoring Messer, and an RBI for Abe Bullard. Coming up to the plate now for Paynesville will be Tanner Stanley.
He also hits left. We have a lot of lefties that throw righty on this team.
I know we do. It's
I like that.
like 4 or 5 of them, I think. So Stanley about to step in here.
Stanley's hitting 200 with 1 RBI.
And I'm not sure if we got it set up where we're going to have live stats, Wizard. Will they be coming in live after when they're up the next at bat? Oh, right back home. Here comes Bullard, going to try to score. Slides in safe on a wild pitch as Bullard scores. So we won't have live stats as we continue to go, but we still have our stats, which is awesome.
Just coming into the game knowing their stats. That's very nice.
It's very, very nice. Instead of having to look them up, now it's Stanley ahead in the count. 1 ball and no strikes, and Charlie, our heater shut off.
What?
The propane is out.
I thought I felt something not right.
Right? Gosh darn, we steal Tangen's buddy heater and there's no propane in it. There's a big propane tank over there. This one's going to be inside. 3-0.
You should have told me that because now it's starting to get a little colder in here.
Well, we're going to have to go get my milk house heater out of the...
Maybe.
And that one's going
Ooh.
to come over for a strike as Stanley taking all the way.
He likes the ump likes the left side of the plate.
He's giving him that corner on that. There it is again, just out though. Stanley will take the walk. So it's going to bring up the right fielder, Cooper Bass.
Like I said, there's another righty hitting lefty. And I'm also one of those people.
You are. You throw right and bat left.
Cooper Bass is in 286 with 6 RBIs.
Cooper having a good senior season also.
Good start.
Takes ball 1 as Stanley getting his lead over at first. There goes Stanley. He had a good jump, and it
Ooh.
goes right between the catcher's legs. So Stanley takes second base. He had a good jump there, Charlie. So 4-0 Paynesville, and they're looking to add on some more here.
See Cooper get another RBI onto his
Yes.
stats.
High. 2 balls and a strike.
Ooh.
See your sisters down there,
Ugh.
Molly and...
She really had to show up today? It's okay. She won't bother me because I'm on the complete other side of the field, and she doesn't know what booth I'm in.
Bass takes that walk, and it's going to bring up Tori Umscheid, the senior. Umscheid, second baseman.
Let's see. Tori's hitting 200, 1 RBI.
All right. Tori takes strike 1. Stanley at second. Bass at first. Good wheels on the base pass for Paynesville.
Ooh.
Tori takes up and in.
I have a feeling we might have a good old double steal going.
Maybe.
Nice.
2 balls and no, 1 ball and 1 strike, excuse me.
Stanley does have the wheels to get there.
There's strike 2. 1 and 2 now. To the Paynesville second baseman. On deck, Chase Byer. Longshot now. Down on the count, 1 and 2. Oh, he swung, went after a high one there, and he strikes out. Second out now for Paynesville. It's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, first baseman, excuse me, Chase Byer with the 2 outs. Got some stats for Chase.
He's hitting 143 with 3 RBIs.
All right. Chase takes ball 1. Base hit here should score Stanley with 2 outs. He'll be on the go on contact here. On deck is Grayson Fuchs.
Hitting all 9 in the first inning. That's a good sign.
Byer swings and fouls it straight back out of play.
Whew! That was a loud bang.
Yes, indeed.
There's a couple of dents on the top of this.
Yeah.
Steel.
2 balls and a strike. This is a big fundamentals getting worked up in the booth.
Our heater isn't, though.
No, we got to go get another heater. That's just the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
That's a ball.
Jeez.
Maybe I'll have to get Grayson Fuchs in here, or Grady, to talk with you, and I can run over and get my heater.
Maybe. Think.
Who's
Look at the
going to
gaps.
do the book, though?
Grady.
There's a strike. And it's 3-2 now to Chase
doing
Byer
that.
with 2 outs. So the runners will be on the move here.
Look at the gaps in between the left and center fielder.
Yeah, it's a big gap. If he can just push it over there. Here's
Yeah.
a pitch. 3-2, swung on, popped out foul.
He needs to do what I always do.
Is that Braden Pung down there?
Yep, and Grant Miller.
Watching the ball game this morning. So we'll do it again here. 3-2, 2 outs. Runners will be off on the pitch.
He doesn't need to hit it hard in that left center gap. Just needs to get it in there.
Popped up, but let's see if it's going to stay in play. Third baseman comes over and makes the catch. So Paynesville's out in the first, but not before they score 4. After 1, it's Paynesville 4. Milaca 0.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
Make Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Make Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
Do you want to learn more about the Paynesville community? Are you bored and looking for something to watch? Do you enjoy a good laugh? If so, then you should check out The Talk of Paynesville, a student-led production giving you updates from the Paynesville area. The Talk of Paynesville features local guests to talk about their expertise in the Paynesville community. They also provide trivia contests, belly-aching jokes, quote of the day, and much more. You can find The Talk of Paynesville by searching youtube.com/Paynesville Studios. The Talk of Paynesville is brought to you by the Paynesville Area Community Education and the Paynesville Area Chamber of Commerce.
I think we're trying to take out the
All right, here we go. A leadoff double down the left field line for Jack Larson.
It was a first pitch. He just turned on it.
Yes, he did. It'll bring up Jack Schendel, the DH. This one's going to drop. Left center field.
That's a Regal hit.
That looked like it almost, as Jack Schendel with a base hit. So back-to-back base hits here for Milaca.
I'm not allowed to say who made the Regal hit famous anymore.
So it's going to bring up Jeremiah Forker.
Because otherwise I have to run.
Did he make you run last week?
No. He threatened to if I say it again. So.
That one's going to be low. So we were messing around with another propane tank, so hopefully we get that running here. I don't have it running yet, Charlie. We got to go back to work. One
Fantastic.
ball. Swung on, hit in the air. This is going to probably score a run. It's hit well to left center field. Tang and giving chase. He can't catch up to it. Here comes the throw in. There's going to be a play at third. Fuchs, no. So a double for Forker and an RBI as Larson comes in to score. Schendel goes to third base.
That ball is kind of peppered.
Yes.
I think the wind carried it a little bit as well.
I think you're right, bud. That's an RBI for Forker, and it's going to bring up Brody Ash as Coach Skoglund will come out and have a chat with his starting pitcher. 4-1, nobody out here in the top half of inning number 2, second and third. And the conversation is over.
They might have to go over signs or something.
With a runner at second.
Mm-hmm.
So the number 9 hitter now, Brody Ash, takes a strike.
Wow, that was a high strike.
Yes, it was.
Can't complain, though.
So they get a base hit here, Charlie. They cut this lead down to 1. Wetland's pitch is swung through 0-2 now.
I think you might hit him with a good old-fashioned lefty curveball.
This should be a deuce coming, probably.
Mm-hmm. Or a changeup, one of the two.
Wetland set now. It was.
I think I was right.
Yep. Count remains 0-2 to the first baseman. Wetland ready now. Another curveball comes in high.
He hangs it.
Yep.
He hung that.
Grady, you're in here now, so could you please start that up? I just put a new propane tank in there.
That looks like some nice hot popcorn.
You can't eat popcorn, Charlie, when we're trying to talk on the air.
It might be warm.
What's that? Oh my goodness, just leave it off until I'm off the air again. No, you got to put it on the primer and hold that button in. No. There's a strike 3 call as he takes.
Backwards K.
Yes. Back door. Oh, 1 out. That's a big out as we flip the lineup over. Braden Hardy. How's that popcorn, Chuck?
Not warm, but tastes good.
So 1 out. Second and third. Wentland in a little trouble here early. This one swung on and hit into the dugout and bouncing off. Hardy, first at bat, struck out.
I think Grady's fine is here. As long as he doesn't bring Molly up in here, we're fine.
You're probably right. Yeah. No balls and a strike. Curveball swung through.
Sheesh. That was a good.
That one dropped off the table, didn't it, Chuck?
Yeah, it did.
0-2 now. Be a big out here. Another punch out for Wentland. Let's see what he can do with the leadoff hitter. Curveball hit on the ground, past Bullard. Fuchs picks it up backhand. Nicely done. Grayson Fuchs, long throw. Can't get it there. That'll be an infield hit. And an RBI.
That was a good play. If he didn't get there, it probably would have been through for...
Would have scored another run, right?
Possibly.
Nice play by Grayson in the hole. So, Forker stays at second. Ground ball towards Bullard. He stepped on it there. Yep. Long throw across. No, and it goes down the line. That's going to be out of play. So we got the out.
It's okay as long as you got the leader on there.
Yep. So 2 outs as Forker is forced out at second. Sorensen will go to second on the fielder's choice. And Hardy is over at third base.
Ooh.
And there's a hit batsman again. That's the same kid he hit in the first inning, Anton Eriksson. 2 consecutive hit by pitch. So the bases are loaded for the number 4 hitter, Bodie Zenz. And Bodie walked his first at bat. 2 outs, right, Charlie?
Yep.
Yes.
No, 1. Oh.
No, there's 2 outs. It says 1 out. We had a strikeout and then the force out at third. There should be 2 outs. Fastball in. Right, Grady? It should be 2 outs.
Yeah, there's 2 outs.
Yes. See?
Should relay that to the people in the other booth. There it is.
They did switch it. And that's a foul ball. 1-1 now. I mean, Charlie, we can't do everything up here, can we?
No.
In between games, though, we are definitely going over to the tower at the football field and getting the old milk house eater.
We?
Curveball swung on. That's going to drop in front of Bast. 1 run will score. And that's all that will score is 1. Throw comes in.
Ooh.
So Hardy scores the 3rd run of the inning on a base hit by Zenz. Base is still loaded. It's an RBI base hit for Zenz as Timmer, the pitcher, comes up. Timmer, his first at bat, grounded back to the pitcher, and it's 4-3, just like that. Wentland now trying to get out of a jam here. Swung on, hit down that left field line. If this stays fair, it's going to be trouble.
Oh.
It is fair. Down
Ground
into the
rule.
corner, over the fence. Ground rule double. We should stay there, right?
Yeah, you should.
He's got to come back to third if right? Should be 2 runs that scored, yep. So Sorensen's going to come in and score.
Yeesh.
Eriksson comes in to score. 2-run score on that double by Timmer.
It's a tie game.
Second and third. Actually, they're up, aren't they?
It should be, I think.
2 runs scored. Should be 5-4 Milaca. Unless my score sheet is incorrect, and I don't believe it is. Timmer's on second. Zen's on third. 2 runs came in with the bases loaded. Coach Skoglin out there. Is he going to make a change here? I don't know if somebody was warming up. Grayson, did you, or Charlie? Tough to see when the bullpen's behind there. So Bennett must be warming up back there. And looks like Wentland is going to take a seat. Wizard, do we want to take a commercial break as they warm up here? Sure. We will take a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you want to learn more about the Paynesville community? Are you bored and looking for something to watch? Do you enjoy a good laugh? If so, then you should check out The Talk of Paynesville, a student-led production giving you updates from the Paynesville area. The Talk of Paynesville features local guests to talk about their expertise in the Paynesville community. They also provide trivia contests, belly-aching jokes, quote of the day, and much more. You can find The Talk of Paynesville by searching youtube.com/Paynesville Studios. The Talk of Paynesville is brought to you by the Paynesville Area Community Education and the Paynesville Area Chamber of Commerce.
On the wing, gives off, top of the key, that's Bertram. Bertram looks inside to Corbin. Looks like Corbin's going to try to post up down low this second half. Perennial Bank of Paynesville. It is your one-stop shop for all your banking needs. Stop in today and talk to the wonderful people at Perennial Bank. Visit perennialbank.com for more information. Thank you to all of our sponsors all winter.
All right, we're back up here in the booth, along with the Wizard and the big fundamental. I am Lee Schlaper. We got the Bullet out there. We got Grady trying to get our propane heater going, and that ain't working.
He's not trying. He's just sitting there.
We got Bennett Evans into the ball game to pitch in relief of Trent Wentland. Wentland responsible for the two runners out there. 2 outs. Just couldn't get out of that after we got 2 outs, and now they've scored 5 runs. They hit the ball well here in this second inning.
I suppose they all saw him the first time through, so
yeah, so here comes.
they're able to make the necessary adjustments.
Bennett's first pitch is low. This is Jack Larson, the right fielder. 5-4 Milaca, top half of inning number 2. Evans threw a little bit the other night. Throws strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Pitch is swung on, going towards the middle. Fuchs cuts it off, throw across, got him.
What a play.
Nice play by Grayson Fuchs there to get Larson 6-3 for the 3rd out. But Milaca comes up with 5, a crooked number 5 here.
Yeesh.
In the top half of the second. Charlie, it was nice of Bennett to come in and calm the nerves there. Big out there. Another one of our great sponsors as the Bullets coming in to warm up. Leaser Insurance Agency. They are here to work for you, providing coverage for your various insurance needs. Located right here in Paynesville, they provide local residents as well as individuals, businesses, farmers, and families throughout central Minnesota with exceptional insurance products backed by personalized service. Whether you're looking for auto insurance coverage or crop hail protection, they can help. Call Rand today at 320-243-7144. Central Minnesota Credit Union, a member-owned organization. Central Minnesota Credit Union is enhancing the lives of members and community through strength, service, and growth. CMCU has always been willing to go to the extra mile and work with members' requests. Visit their website for more information at mycmcu.org. As the big fundamental, ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear that rattling, that's him eating popcorn on the air. Probably something he shouldn't be doing, but hey, he's doing it anyway, I guess. So how is it? It's good, huh? Timmer about to start his second inning of work after Paynesville went through the entire lineup in that first inning. It'll be Grayson Fuchs leading things off here in the bottom half of inning number 2, and Charlie, after a 4-0 lead, giving up that 5 spot in the second, got our work cut out for us again here.
Mm-hmm. I'm back, so that popcorn tastes good.
Looking forward to a burger or something in between games, Chuck?
I think their cheddar brats are amazing, so I'm going to get that.
All right, I might have to come along with you on that one, buddy.
Oh, no, you got to go grab that milk house eater.
Oh, that's right.
Ah.
Always making me work.
Mm-hmm.
So, folks, to lead off here in the bottom half of inning number 2, Grayson, first at bat, reached base on an air, stole a base, scored a run, first run of the game. Takes strike 1 here from Timmer. Grayson ready now. A low in the dirt there.
Oh, I'm gonna think that was that might have been in the grass.
It was very close, wasn't it?
It slipped out of his hand. Something.
Yeah, I don't know if it did even hit the dirt. It might have got the grass first. 33 on the stream today. That's Fuchs now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes inside ball 2. 2-1. That was going to be outside 3-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Paynesville leadoff batter.
I'm keeping this.
Fuchs.
It looks so nice. You can go on a keychain.
Ball 4. Fuchs takes the base. A leadoff walk. Always good start here, Charlie.
As my dad always tells me, leadoff walks have a 75% chance of scoring.
Yeah. Leadoff walks will haunt you. Let's hope they do as Tangen. Drew, first at bat.
Look at that. He's already checking the runner.
Drew flew out to the right fielder. His first at bat. That's low. Grayson with a good lead over there at first base. Timmer now comes to the set. High, 2-0. Coach Scooglen, I think he's going to wait to get Grayson moving until Timmer throws a strike here. 2-0 to Tangen. Just missed low.
Usually he calls that strike pitch. That umpire.
Yeah, that was a close pitch. So 3-0 to Drew Tangen. We'll be taking here. And outside corner, strike 1.
You see what I mean?
So 3-1 now. See if Coach Scooglen has Fuchs on the move here. 3-1 count. There he goes. No, he's staying put. Strike 2. Good throw down by the catcher. So 3-2, full count now.
He's just got to battle,
Yep.
walk or knock.
Yep. To the Paynesville center fielder, Drew Tangen.
There's a big gap between the short and third.
Ground ball, foul down that first base line.
You see that?
Yes.
Shortstop's playing closer to second because he's going to get the throw down and Fuck steals.
Yeah, it looks like he's got the bag, obviously, with the left-handed hitter. Fouled again at the plate by Tangen, battling.
Flux is making him nervous out there.
Bouncing around there, getting a good lead. Hit in the air in the infield here. High in the air. Second baseman makes the catch. So Drew. Out number 1. Bring up Eli Nelson, the catcher. Eli had a base hit and an RBI his first at bat. Folks, over at first. Just missed. 1 ball to the sophomore catcher.
Did Eli pitch at all on Thursday?
Yes, he started the second game.
I was going to say maybe he starts the second game today.
No, he threw the second game of the night against Holdingford. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled straight back against the netting here.
It's going to be interesting to see who Scoogs gives the nod to.
Would it be Olmsted possibly?
I think so.
Yeah. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nelson. Fuchs led this inning off with a walk. Steps off now. Timmer now.
I think he just stepped off, so I think I don't know what the pitcher's going to do here.
Curveball strike. Fuchs is going on the pitch, and he's going to get a stolen base there. And a good strike 3 called on Nelson on the curveball. Fuchs takes second. His second stolen base of the day. He's in scoring position with Ryan Messer up. Messer, first at bat, reached base on an error, came around to score a run. See if you can get a base hit here, Charlie. Tie this up, pops it up, foul out of play.
No bang.
Base hit here should score Fuchs. Bottom of the second.
Yeah, Grayson has those wheels. He can get there if we need him to. To tie this game back up. Woo!
Inside there to Messer. 1-1. This one's hit high in the air. Left field is going to be out of play.
Yeah, the white line's out of play, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Looked like it hit off the batting cage net there, right?
Yep.
So Messer now down on the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
We got Abe Bullard on deck.
Abe with that triple, his first at bat.
They have like a little shift going on though. Yo, look at that.
Yeah, they got him pulling, don't they? Left fielder right on the line pretty much, and the center fielder and shaded over to the left. Messer pops it up in the
dang it.
infield.
Ooh, that might
Gonna be a tough play here. Shortstop calls for it and makes the
Dang.
play. So that'll do it in the second. After 2 complete, it's Milaca 5, Paynesville 4.
Yarmouth Ford is home of the lifetime limited powertrain warranty and buy 3 get 1 free tires. In 1988, we built a reputation for customer satisfaction and brand expertise, and to this day we strive to maintain and exceed that level of service. We believe purchasing a vehicle should be an exciting time, so we've eliminated the headaches by offering guaranteed credit approval and much more. We also offer special buying programs for teachers, healthcare workers, veterans, active military, and first responders. Our fully certified service department is open 6 days a week and offers free pickup and delivery. More information can be found at yarmouthford.com. M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. The experts at Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provide fast, affordable HVAC and plumbing repair for your home, business, and remodeling service. They recently purchased Ron Softwater at Paynesville and like to thank Ron Schlangen for his 50-year career in the water treatment industry. Gilk Plumbing still offers water jetting services along with heating and air conditioning products, insulation, and drain cleaning products. They have recently purchased a new camera and locator for inspection and locate services. When we're guessing where your pipes may be buried. For friendly, experienced technicians you can count on, better get Gilk. Find them on their website at gilkplumbing.com.
All right, here we go. Top half of inning number 3 is Jack Schendel, the designated hitter, going to lead off for Milaca. Bennett Evans out there on the mound for Paynesville. 1-1. As he swings through that, 32 people on our stream on YouTube. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Sure do appreciate it. Bennett Evans now. Ground ball towards Bullard.
Come on, get
Crossed.
there.
Got him.
Nice. That was a nice little easy routine play.
5-3. 1 out.
Well, I shouldn't say easy. No play at third is easy.
Right. Still a long throw. So it's going to bring up Jeremiah Forker, the shortstop. Jeremiah had a double and an RBI. He was last at bat. Bennett Evans now. Popped up foul and out of play.
No bang.
Nope.
Probably went to that little playground we have in.
Yeah, you're probably right, Charlie. Some more fans rolling in now. Wind is still strong. That one's going to drop in right behind home plate in the dirt. 1-1 coming up. 2 Forker. Evans. Low. 2-1.
I should have wore better socks and brought better shoes.
Your feet cold?
My feet are the worst thing right now.
Well, like I said, we'll get that milk house heater in here. Maybe. Oh, inside. Woo! Bennett.
That didn't. Did that hit him?
I didn't think so, but the Mr. Umpire says it got his jersey. So Forker will take his base on the hit batsman. Go down to first. It's going to bring up first baseman Brody Ash with 1 out.
Him then top.
Yes. Fastball outside. From the junior Bennett Evans.
This game could have the makings of a good one.
Yeah. Oh, he had him leaning. Throw it over there to Chase Byer was a little off. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. To the number 9 hitter.
I think he's going to throw a fastball. Hitter should be swinging. What's a fastball, I think?
It was.
Oh, it's
Just
half.
missed, though. Low. Looked like a good pitch from here, Charlie.
Yeah.
So, 2-1.
Mr. Umpire didn't agree with us.
There's a swing and a miss.
I
To
should have.
even the count up at 2.
Yeah. He might go change up for a strike 3 right now.
Or deuce. We'll see.
Or the good old Uncle Charlie.
See what happens. Comes.
Fastball.
Strike 3. Got him looking.
I don't think the hitter was expecting that one.
No, as that's the second out. And we'll go to the top of the order. Braden Hardy. Braden so far today is 1 for 2 with a base hit, an RBI, scored a run. Takes ball 1. Struck out in the first. Evans now trying to complete his first full inning of work here. Runner goes, pitch is swung on a miss. Eli Nelson's throw is going to go off the line towards shortstop area, and that's going to be a stolen base.
I think they put on the hit and run.
Yep.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have swung at that pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Unless if he threw a 2-seam with really good movement, which is always possible.
Low, 2-1 now to the leadoff hitter. Got to get out of this now, Bennett.
Oh,
Just out. Goes to 3-1. So Bennett's going to have to come in now. Evans
wow.
paints the corner, inside corner. Full count.
Really does like that inside corner.
He does. He's been very consistent with that. Low is going to walk him. So first and second, 2 outs. Keegan Sorensen, the left fielder. See if we can get a ground ball to Abe, step on it and call it this inning. Oh, there's a pop-up in the infield. Looks like Bennett Evans going to call for it. Bennett does catch it, and that's going to do it here in the top of the third.
Got him swinging.
Yes, he did, right away, too. Third out. After 2.5, we're still at 5-4. We have our next great sponsor, Meg Wealth Management. Have you ever sat across from a financial advisor and only understood every third word they were saying? At Meg Wealth Management, they believe clients should understand everything that is happening with their money. That advisors should be just as good about explaining investments as they are making them. Discover the right investment strategy for you at megwealth.com. Yarman Ford. They are active in our community since they donate to the Paynesville PACS program to help feed our students, as well as the local food shelf. They help host events for our sports teams and booster clubs, are active in our Chamber of Commerce, and host a free drive-in movie night in the summertime. For more information, contact yarmanford.com. And our next sponsor is Community Ed. Did you know that this student broadcast live stream is a Community Ed program? How about Paynesville Fitness Center, PAWS, school-aged children, ECFE, preschool, youth recreation and enrichment, summer recreation and enrichment, adult basic education, adult enrichment and recreation programs. These are all Paynesville area Community Ed programs. Check out their website at paynesvillece.com to take part in Community Ed. That's community ed. So, Charlie, we go to the bottom of the third here. Scheduled hitters up for the Bulldogs. Bullard, Stanley, and Bast down 5-4. Wind's still whipping a little bit out there.
It's not as... I don't think it's as bad as it was in the beginning, but it's still pretty cold.
We can attest, and the Bullet can attest as
Bullet
he's warming
agrees.
up his hands, sitting in here, ready to rock and roll again. Looks like Milaca might have made a change that we did not see. He came out and let the home plate umpire know about it. Throw coming down, and we're about ready to rock and roll here.
Come on, let's get started, Abe.
Bullard. Abe, first at bat, laced a triple RBI, scored a run. We will have our player of the game, of course, Chamber of Commerce. This one's hit well to left field. If it stays fair, it's got a chance. Oh, just foul. Ooh.
I was about 5 feet away from owning Abe a Gatorade.
Yeah, you were. Boy, he turned on that quickly, didn't he?
Jeez. That got the pitcher startled a little bit. At least I would be as a pitcher.
Yeah, that was that came off the bat quick. Bullard now swinging through that one, falling back.
He's trying for it now.
Yeah, 0-2 now. As the kids are going to throw that one into Coach Skoglin. That just went foul off of Bullard's bat. 0-2, bottom half of inning number 3.
Pitcher steps off.
Yeah, Timmer. He's thrown well after that first inning. Curveball, Bullard hits it high in the air to left center
Center
field.
fielder has it.
It's deep, but it's in the park, and it's going over his head. And I'm not sure if just misjudged that. It's going to be an error on the center fielder, in my book, Charlie.
I'm not going to say anything because I probably would have done the same thing.
Called it an error? Or
No.
dropped it?
Dropped it. I am not good at catching those high pop flies.
They're tough.
Yeah.
So we've got Stanley walked his first plate appearance. And Bullard's going to try to take third, and
He's safe.
got him on the shoulder. So we got a gift there to get him to second, and he gets thrown out going to third. So 1 out. Stanley today walked, stole a base.
Ooh.
That's high. 2-0 now to Tanner Stanley. Tanner takes all the way there for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. See if we can get her going again here, Charlie.
Maybe Stan can rope one down the right field line.
There's that outside corner strike. 2-2 now.
I don't agree with that call, but at least he's being consistent about it.
Yep.
I don't like it, though. That's for sure.
Ground ball
come
towards
on.
second.
Make him.
So Stanley goes 4-3 for the second out. It's going to bring up Cooper Bast. Cooper walked his first at bat also in the first inning. Cooper now takes strike 1. Me, the wizard, and the big fundamental up here in the booth.
The bullet and the
And
elements.
the bullet out there in the elements doing a great job with the camera work. Bass swings through that one. 0-2 now. to the Paynesville right fielder. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. It's going to be, is it going to stay in here? We shall see. Catcher comes back for a look and it drops. Good hustle. Tough play for any catcher. So count remains 0-2. To Cooper Bast. Timmer's pitch inside.
Ooh.
I can hear that.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
My bad.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball swung on and missed. Gonna have to make the throw down, and he does. And that'll do it for Paynesville in the third after 3 complete. It's 5-4 Milaca.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
Make Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Make Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
Do you want to learn more about the Paynesville community? Are you bored and looking for something to watch? Do you enjoy a good laugh? If so, then you should check out The Talk of Paynesville, a student-led production giving you updates from the Paynesville area. The Talk of Paynesville features local guests to talk about their expertise in the Paynesville community. They also provide trivia contests, belly-aching jokes, quote of the day, and much more. You can find The Talk of Paynesville by searching youtube.com/Paynesville Studios. The Talk of Paynesville is brought to you by the Paynesville Area Community Education and the Paynesville Area Chamber of Commerce.
All right, we're back up here in the booth. Ball 1. Fouled at the plate. This is Anton Erickson leading off here the 4th inning. Hit by pitch twice today, Charlie. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Milaca center fielder. Off the hands.
Come on, Amy.
Just foul.
That one stings, especially with the cold weather.
That was real close to being trouble for Paynesville if that falls in there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bennett Evans.
Ooh.
Outside there.
He tried to ring him up with an outside fastball.
Bennett has not given up a run. All 5 runs there were charged to Wentland.
Bennett is pitching really good in relief. Ooh.
2-2. Full count. And that's going to go high. So Erickson reaches for the 3rd time today. Leadoff walk. It's going to bring up Bodie Zenz, the 3rd baseman.
It's not what we need right now.
No, he walked his first plate appearance. He had an RBI base hit in the 2nd. So Bennett's going to have to work out of that walk to start this inning. Good lead over there. Ground ball.
Oh,
As
my
Torrey
gosh.
was playing, real pinching the second base. Base hit for Zenz.
Come on, Bulldogs.
First and second now.
That was just a well-placed hit.
Yeah. So that's going to bring up Zach Timmer, the pitcher.
Maybe
Zach
we can...
has grounded out in the first and hit a double in the second.
Maybe we can, turn 3.
Or at least lead runner or 2. Ground ball towards second. Could be 2.
Oh, get him,
high.
Torrey.
Torrey got it to Fuchs for 1. Back to first.
Oh, no.
That'll score a run. And now they got Timmer in a rundown. Fuchs going to run him back towards first. Byer slaps
Got
it
him.
on him. He's out there.
That's 2.
2 outs. Run will score.
Six, 4 ball game.
6-4 as Erickson comes around to score. Base is empty. And it'll bring up the right fielder, Jack Larson.
There should be 2 outs.
Yep, there's 2 down. Scoreboard only has 1.
Yep.
That took a high hop for Torrey, and quick reflexes, grabbed it, got it to Fuchs.
Those are the drills we work on in practice.
Mhm.
Those little quick reflex drills.
Nice play by Umscheid. So, that one just a bit inside to Larson. 6-4, Milaca. Top of the 4th with 2 outs. Evans misses outside. Go to 2-1. Here's a ground ball up the middle.
get there
Fuchs.
too. Oh.
Almost comes up with it. But a base hit for Larson. Great try by Grayson Fuchs. Just under his glove. Hit well, hit hard.
Just couldn't get there.
Yep. So, Larson with a base hit's going to bring up the designated hitter, Jack Schindel. 1 run inning in so far this inning for Milaca. Pitch is hit, a nice base hit
my.
other way towards right field. So Schindel with a base hit. Boy, that's just perfect placement, isn't it, Charlie? Just going with the pitch. Bennett threw that one on the outside part of the plate, and Schindel just went with it. A base hit to right. This is the shortstop, Jeremiah Forker. 1 for 1. He fouls this one off. Jeremiah got a base hit, a double and an RBI in the second. Was hit by a pitch in the third. Had a stolen base. The number 8 hitter in the lineup for the Wolves. First and second, 2 outs. Got to get out of this now. Evans pitch, swung on and fouled straight back. 0-2. Evans now set. Checks the runners. The pitch. There it is. Strike 3 on the corner. Inside corner strikeout there to end the top of the 4th.
Come on, Dogs. Let's get those bats rolling.
Yeah, that'll do it for Milaca in the top half of the 4th. They get 1, though, to take a 6-4 lead. Charlie with that strikeout. I believe that's 3 strikeouts for Bennett. And like you said, yeah, he's throwing well in relief here. Hey, another one of our great sponsors is Gilk Plumbing and Heating, located in Richmond and serving the surrounding areas. Whether you're looking to replace a faucet in your kitchen, locate a broken pipe, or have distilled water in your home, Gilk Plumbing has you covered for all your AC plumbing and heating needs. Check out their website at gilkplumbing.com. M&M Lumber for over 30 years. They have been providing the services and products needed to start and finish any construction or home improvement project. They offer a wide selection of building materials, hardware, paint, and even an expanded rental center to help you complete your projects. Stop by M&M Lumber today or visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. 39 people taking a look at us. Aaron Merrick, what's going on, Lee? Best in the business, of course. Thanks, Aaron. Aaron knows.
He does know. Smart guy.
Smart guy. As Timmer starting his fourth inning of work, he's going to face the scheduled hitters of Torrey Umscheid, Chase Beyer, and then we'll flip it over to the top of the order and Grayson Fuchs. Still got to get Grady Fuchs in here for a little interview and see how things are going at St. Cloud Tech Community College, baseball-wise. He was in here earlier. We'll see, maybe second game. Paynesville down by 2 after scoring 4 in the first, giving up a 5 spot in that top half of inning number 2. And Wendland was cruising that first inning, and boy, they just came out hitting in that second. The Bullets over there eating, staying warm, jumping around. Doesn't look too bad over there, actually, right?
The wind, I don't think it hits as hard over there.
I don't think so either. We were over there. They're grilling right next to us, and it's pretty nice and calm there. As Torrey Umscheid now leading off the bottom of the fourth.
That's
Torrey so far today, one at bat, struck out, swinging in the first. Umscheid takes ball 2, 2-0. See if we can get a leadoff man on again this inning, Charlie. Take advantage of it, hopefully.
I don't think Torrey quite has the power. He might. I don't know if he does to get it over the fence, but he definitely will get it out there.
Good hitter now up on the count 3-0. Coach Googling, I'm sure, giving him the take here at 3-0. And the 3-0 pitch is going to be up and away, so Umscheid's going to lead this inning off with a walk. Torrey.
Oh, let's see what Chase Beyer can do with it.
Chase so far today popped out to the third baseman in the first. So Beyer, he takes ball 1. That's 5 straight. Coach says, let's take one, make him throw a strike first. Got the leadoff man Fuchs on deck. See if we can make something happen here midway through this game. Down 6-4. That one's outside. 2-0 now. Another take sign here for Beyer. Umscheid over at first.
There it is.
And that one's going to drop in there. So 2 balls and a strike to the Paynesville first baseman.
Wonder if he's going to be free swinging or Torrey's going to steal, or what's the call here?
Let's see. Ground ball to first. Hit hard off the first baseman. And that's going to get Umscheid all the way over to third. Beyer going to on his way to second. Here comes a throw. It's going to be okay. It went out of territory there along that white line. So he gets second base. So E3 on the play for Beyer. Hit it hard. Torrey Umscheid all the way to third. We got second and third, Charlie, with nobody out. And the leadoff hitter, Grayson Fuchs up. Grayson so far today, he is 0 for 1. He reached on an error in the first, scored a run and a stolen base.
Ooh.
And he walked in the second and had another stolen base.
Tell you what, when we announced the game Friday, I was decently surprised to see Grayson leading off. That's just.
He does a good job at leadoff,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
he does.
Yep. Takes ball 2 now, 2-0. Let's see if they can get a big inning here. 2 balls, no strikes. Fuchs takes low, ball 3 as it got by the catcher and hit the umpire to keep it right here. 3-0 now with Drew Tangen on deck. Timmer starting to get fatigued, I think, out there.
Yep. You like colder weather? I know this won't sound right, but colder weather might fatigue pitchers even more because it will make their arm hurt.
Right. And it looks like Milaca head coach going to come out and call time here as Drew Tangen about to step in the box. Charlie with the bases full of Bulldogs and nobody out. Coach Skoglund going to have Tangen come over and visit with him. And it looks like they might be making a change here. And I do believe they are. Charlie, maybe you could, let's see. Looks like the first baseman.
Okay.
Brody Ash is going to come in to pitch, I think. We got a new first baseman. Charlie, could you go over and talk to C. Roger and see who the new first baseman is for me, please? And as of now, it looks like Timmer is going to stay in the ball game, but Brody Ash came out at first base, so they do have a new first baseman. And maybe Ash is going to get loose for Milaca as Drew Tangen steps in with the bases loaded. Folks at first. Byer at second. And Umshad at third, and the first pitch strike there by Timmer. Tangen so far today 0 for 2. Fly out to right and a pop out to second. There's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield, third base and first base playing even with the bag. They're going to be coming home with it. Up the middle, they're going to try to turn 2. Tangen swings at a high pitch. It's going to go out of play. Yes, it's out of play. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to the center fielder, Tangen. Drew, got to put it in play here for us, buddy. Tangen now. He's set.
So,
Timmer.
Oh! What? They rung him up? Ooh.
Yep, inside corner. Did you get a name over there, Charlie?
Well, it's the same pitcher,
Yep.
but first baseman is number 4, Orion Drugsima.
Okay. Thank you, Charlie.
That's what it looked like.
Yep. So now up is Nelson, Eli Nelson. Takes ball 1, and that was a good pitch. It was inside corner on Tangen there. Drew didn't like it. 1 out. Nelson trying to ignite this team. Oh, it skips in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, but Umshad's going to stay put. Oh, and now the catcher thought for sure that he was coming home, and it got away from the pitcher. And alertly, the third baseman runs it down before Umshad could score.
Jeez, we should have taken advantage.
I think you're right, Charlie, right?
But
It's 2-0 to Eli. We shall see. One of those that bounce in front like that, it's tough to judge, though, how far away it gets from the catcher. So 2-0 to Eli Nelson. Third and first still playing up. Swing and a miss. A good-looking swing there by Eli.
That was a really big swing.
2 balls and a strike.
He was trying to do what his sophomore companion did.
Yes. Let's try to get at least 1 in this inning, gentlemen. Curveball swung and a miss. 2-2 now.
Come on now, Eli.
Here we go now.
Don't need anything big.
Timmer trying to work out of a jam here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now bases loaded, 1 out. Nelson. Ground ball towards short. comes up with it. Got
There's
one at
one.
second, back to first.
Safe.
No, not in time, and it gets by the first baseman.
Come on,
And
come on,
another
come on.
run's going to score for Paynesville.
Let's go.
And nicely done there by Byer to score. And Nelson hustles down to second base.
I knew he was going to be safe, so I knew there's just going to be at least one run scored.
On the fielder's choice, Nelson takes it, and Ottman's going to come out and run for him. Scoring on the play was Umscheid and Byer. And we're all squared at 6. That's a big play. Out on the play was Fuchs.
That was huge.
On the force out at second. So, Messer comes to the plate, and Ryan so far today, 0 for 2. Reached base on an error in the first. Scored a run. So Max Ottman out at second base running for Eli Nelson. 2 runs in for Paynesville to tie this one up. Messer now. Oh, swung at a high pitch. He's going to foul it off here as Coach Skugel, and we'll track that one down. So we'll take it, right?
We'll take those runs.
You know, even that ground ball, it was hit hard, but I still thought Nelson would beat that
Yeah.
out with his speed.
He's fairly fast on that line.
Ottman going to try taking this
Oh.
base, and nicely done there by Ottman as he gets a stolen base. He was gone. Boy, he read that right off the pitcher.
Yeah.
So,
Got a really big secondary. And
Yes,
just
he did.
went.
so now Messer.
Still. Isn't there 2 out now, right?
Yes, there should be 2 outs. Yep, you're right, Charlie. Scoreboard only with 1. Fouled at the plate. Let's see if Rhino can bring in this leading run for us here in the bottom half of inning number 4.
Rhino.
Rhino. That's a good answer there after giving up a single run on the top of the 4th here. Paynesville comes right back.
With 2.
See if we can get a pass ball where Ottman might be able to scamper home 2 here. 2-2 to Ryan Messer. Hit high in the air, shallow center field. Center
Come on,
field is playing
drop,
deep.
drop.
And he's not going to get there. That's going to be a base hit for Messer as Ottman's going to score. Center fielder was playing very deep.
Uh-huh.
So Messer with a base hit
He
and an
played,
RBI.
you know, Messer, he plays for St. Martin, but he can still drop those Regal hits down.
Yes, indeed. And that one just, like I said, the center field was playing very deep. So Ottman scores the run, and it's 7-6 Paynesville. And it's going to bring up Abe Bullard. Takes high. So Abe so far today had that triple in the first and RBI and scored a run. Got on base on an error his last at bat. Paynesville with a crooked number 3 this inning to take a 7-6 lead. A little chat out there by the catcher and Timmer. Now we're ready to go as Bullard. Hits it hard to right
That
dead
could be
center. That's going to get over his head,
That's a
off
double.
the wall, and over the fence.
Oh, dang it.
Yes, and you're right, Charlie. Unfortunately, because I think Messer would have scored easy
Yep.
on that one, as that took one hop over the fence as Bullard continues to hit. A double and a triple so far today for
Jeez.
Bullard. He's trying for his second player of the game. Tanner Stanley today, so far today, 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. That one's going to get by the catcher.
Oh, Messer's not.
That's a good read by Ryan because the catcher got there in a hurry.
Looks like Sturtzy's going to go over to the fence.
Yeah, where's he going?
Field that ball.
Oh, I thought the center fielder just walked out there and got it.
Oh, probably couldn't find it.
Sure. So 1 ball, no strikes to Tanner Stanley. Base hit here would score 2. Takes a strike. All started with a Torrey Umscheid walk.
He came around and scored, right?
Yes. Oh, Stanley goes out and reaches for it, but lines out to the shortstop. Paynesville scores 3 here in the fourth, and after 4 complete, it's Paynesville 7, Milaca 6.
Do you want to learn more about the Paynesville community?
Try to pull stuff down.
Milaca Paynesville is brought to you by the Paynesville Area Community Education and the Paynesville Area Chamber of Commerce.
On the wing, gives off, top of the key, that's Bertram. Bertram looks inside to Corbin. Looks like Corbin's going to try to pull stuff down low this second half. It's Perennial Bank of Paynesville. It is your one-stop shop for all your banking needs. Stop in today and talk to the wonderful people at Perennial Bank. Visit perennialbank.com for more information. Thank you to all of our sponsors all winter.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
Make Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Make Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
And we're back up here. Ryan Drugsema, line drive to left field and caught by Stanley. So Ryan goes F7 to start the fifth for the first out. And it's going to bring up the leadoff man, Braden Hardy. Had a chance to go out there, Charlie, over just to the third base side here, the grandstand, and really nice right there. The sun's coming, beating down, no wind.
A hot grill.
That's right. Grill.
Girdle.
The grill is nice and warm right there. There's a strike. Yeah, and then
Whatever it is, it looks like it's cooking some pretty good food.
for us, it's not windy in here, but there's no heat in here. So it's still a little chilly, so I'm going to fall back.
Maybe we can go into the other booth and steal a Rogers heater for a little bit.
There you go.
One and two.
Bennett. Evans. There's strike
Wow.
3.
There's a lot of backwards Ks for the Bulldogs today.
So nice looking pitch there by Bennett for the second out. And it's going to bring up Keegan Sorensen here. Keegan so far today, a strikeout in the first, scored a run in the second, and a ground out to the first baseman, his last at bat. Top of the fifth. Quickly 2 outs. Now let's see if Evans can get a clean inning here. Swing and a miss.
That was a nice pitch.
Yes, it was.
I don't know when he threw a curve
It almost
Change.
looked like a curveball.
or a really nice
Slider.
changeup.
1-1. Ooh, just missed outside. So 2 balls and a strike to the Milaca left fielder. Evans Fastball, ground balls. Fuchs diving,
Oh.
making the play, but he can't get the throw off as they stopped it from going to the outfield. But Sorensen with a base hit, infield hit. It'll bring up Anton Erickson. Been on all 3 times, hit by a pitch twice and walked, scored 2 runs. 2 outs. Boy, Torrey really pinches the middle with a man on, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
There's a huge gap there
Especially
in right
with
field.
the first baseman holding on the runner.
Right. So no balls and a strike. Evans. Ground ball towards third. Abe knocks it down. It's a fair ball. He will not have a play. It'll be
That's
E5.
He got in front of it, so you.
Yep.
Otherwise, I feel like
That
that
was
runner
gonna-
would have got to third.
That's a tough play for Abe. Bodie Zenz now. 2 for 2 with a walk today is Zenz. So, get the first 2 guys out. Now, we're in a little bit of trouble. See if you can work out of it. Fly ball down the right field line. That's going to go foul. And out of play. So a long strike for Zenz. No balls and a strike. Swing
Wow.
and a miss.
It was a nice pitch.
Folks, he came in sliding in for a pickoff move behind the second baseman there. Did you see that, Charlie?
Yeah, he's. Make the
Looks
runner
like-
go back a little bit.
So Coach Skugler made Umscheid come back over and let Grayson
Yep.
keep that guy at second close.
They're not. When they pull it down in the little infield area, they pull it more to third base side. Then when they go oppo, it's where Torrey usually is.
So Grayson keeping him close. Oh, just low.
I wonder if it was just a good frame.
Boy, that was a close pitch. 2-2. Evans now comes to the set. Checks the runners and comes home. Here's a fly ball to right field. Cooper Bass coming in, makes the catch, and that's going to do it here in the 5th. So Bennett gets out of it with a F9 to finish off the frame in the 5th.
Outfielders are really playing good today.
Yes, they are. Well, we got a lot of speed out there in that outfield
yeah.
with Cooper Bass, Drew Tangen, and Tanner Stanley. A lot of speed out there. It'll be interesting to see if Timmer's going to come back here for the bottom half of inning number 5. Looks like the 2 head coaches are discussing that fact right now. See somebody warming up down there in the pen for Milaca, but have not seen anyone coming out yet.
Warming up is that Drugsma.
Was that the guy? He was
Drugsma.
playing first. See, I think that's why they brought him in to play first, and then I'm guessing him and Timmer will just switch positions. It does look like Timmer's got a first baseman's mitt on there. So he's going over to first. He threw well today for him, though.
Oh,
And it looks like
00s.
which was a shortstop,
Yep.
Jeremiah Forker. Looks like he's going to be coming into
And then is the
pitch.
Tyler? They don't have a shortstop out right now.
Well, right now is
Or a first baseman. Oh, they're telling Drugsma where to go.
looks like they're going to bring the left fielder in to play short.
He was center field, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right. So that would be Erickson's going to come in and play short. And Forker goes to the mound here. Again, Milaca played game on Thursday and Friday.
Yep. So there's,
The pitching depth
not that great.
is going to be tough. And that's probably why they're just going with that 5-inning second game, Charlie. Forker looks all right, though, out there on the mound. He's got some good velocity. Bottom half of inning number 5 in Paynesville.
Looks like the ball's coming down.
Scheduled hitters for Paynesville: Bass, Domscheid, and Bayer.
That catcher has a cannon back there
Yeah, he does.
for Milaca.
Yeah, he's had good throws down, actually, right?
Yeah, he has.
Coach Skoglund with a bit of advice for Cooper Bass as he's about ready to step in, and we're about ready to go here. Cooper so far today: walked in the first, struck out in the third, 0 for 1. Takes ball 1 outside. Coop takes strike 1 there. 1-1 to the right fielder, Cooper Bass.
Oh,
Swing and a miss.
that was not a good swing for Cooper.
Not really, no. So now down in the count 1-2. Volker set. Curveball.
Ooh, got a piece of it.
Yeah, he did. Still 1-2. Homeshide on deck. That one's going to bounce into the dirt here. Two balls and 2 strikes.
Holy, look at that. They have 11 hits.
Yeah,
But they have 5 errors, which is why we're winning 6-7.
that's right. Oh, way out in front there on a changeup, and Cooper goes down swinging. So 1 out here in the 5th. Bring up Umshad Tori. 0 for 1. Struck out in the first, walked in the 4th, scored a run. Swinging at the first pitch and fouling here at the plate. On deck, first baseman Chase Bayer. That one's going to bounce here. Bayer chasing that one down for the umpire. Homeshide now. Swings and it's a
Come on,
ground
get
ball
there.
towards third. Up with it across. 5-3 on the putout. For the second out. And Chase Bayer so far today is 0 for 2. Did score a run his last at bat when he reached base on an error. That one's going to drop in the dirt here.
I feel like everyone's going to probably watch the first 2 pitches of this pitcher because
Yep.
a lot of them are going straight to the dirt right away.
Yeah, they are.
Ooh. And when they don't, it looks like it's tricky.
It
They
does,
hit.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like he's got some movement. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1. This one's hit in the air to right field, dropping.
And
Yes, it does
Yes.
drop.
is that
Be-
turn?
I'm going to give that a hit
Okay.
between the second baseman and the right fielder.
Now it's the top of the O. That's nice. 2-out rally, score a couple runs.
Grayson Fuchs so far today is 0 for 1. Reached base on an error, had a stolen base, walked, had a stolen base, and then walked again. 2 walks today for Fuchs. Oh, there goes Nelson, or Byron. He'll get that base stolen easily. As it went in the dirt, so Chase with a stolen base. Let's see if Grayson can knock him in here. Now in scoring position.
Just a little base hit, and then
Ahead in the count, 1-0.
see if he's going to swipe 3.
Grayson takes a strike there. Oh, Coach Schooley not happy with that call. And letting him know.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of agree because he wasn't calling that pitch, that low pitch early in the game.
He really wasn't for Trent or Bennett or what's their starter?
Timmer?
Timmer, yeah. He wasn't calling them for them.
Yeah. So, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fuchs. Ooh. Falls it straight back. He'd like to have that one back, that's for sure.
That was just a money pitch. He just got right under it.
That was in the wheelhouse, right?
That one was going right above the fence.
1-2 to the Paynesville shortstop. Curveball swung on, hit foul down that left field line. Hit it well.
He's hitting a curveball that well. There's a reason he's in that leadoff spot.
Yeah, he's seeing the ball well right now. On deck is Tangen. One and 2 to Fuchs. Byer at second. Fastball gets by the
Chase,
catcher.
Go, Chase.
Chase will take third base. Two balls, 2 strikes, with 2 outs. Big run out there for Paynesville, Charlie. You always want that insurance, especially as you get later in the game here.
Yep.
Fuchs now takes inside.
Nice.
Full count.
What do we have Tangen on deck.
Yes.
Drew man.
Left fielder really hugging that line.
Yeah.
Here's a pitch to Fuchs. Hit high in the air. If it gets the wind, keep going.
Wind.
Keep going. Oh, the wall.
Just.
That'll score a run, and Grayson's not holding up.
Oh!
He wanted to go 3, but he slipped around second. He'll take that double. Grayson.
He was chugging.
Yes, he was.
Oh, Scoops, he's going to give him a little bit for that one.
Yeah. So an RBI double for Grayson Fuchs scores Chase Byer, and it's going to bring up Drew Tangen.
Jeez, that ball was crushed.
Was.
I was hit a mile high and a mile far.
Drew takes strike 1. Big run there for Paynesville to give us a 2-run lead. Grayson he's been on all 4 times, Charlie. 2 stolen bases, a double. Might be our leading candidate for player of the game.
Could be. I'd say so.
Yeah. With Tangen now up, let's see what Drew did today. Drew is 0 for 3, so Drew is due. See if we can get a base hit, score Fuchs. It's going to drift outside. Grayson with a nice lead over there at second base, too. Yeah, Charlie, when he hit that and he got it up in the air, I thought maybe if he would have pulled that a little bit, That one was hit pretty much where his home run was hit. Deepest part of the ballpark. Tangen down the line, just foul.
That could have definitely sneaked under the glove.
Yep.
Probably would have, actually.
So, 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Paynesville center fielder, Tangen. 8-6 Paynesville. Along with the big fundamental, I am Lee Schlaper. We've got the wizard up here in the booth with us, directing and producing, doing it all. We've got the bullet out there in the elements, right, Charlie?
In the elements.
He's fine. It's actually nice out there. I think he's just playing with us when he comes in here and says he's cold. Because we were over on that side. It looks pretty good.
He's probably still cold from the first couple innings.
True. Oh, Drew, he's a little upset because that was a nice pitch to swing at. Just fouled it off. Bottom half of inning number 5. Paynesville puts up 4. Milaca comes right back with 5. But since then, Paynesville's gotten 4 runs.
We have a 39 degrees out right now. My weather app's telling me.
Is that it? I thought it'd be hitting 40-something. Tangen calls for time, and he gets it. Two balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs.
That's going to be low.
I thought that was going to get by the catcher.
Yeah.
And Fuchs be able to swipe 3.
3-2 now to the center fielder.
You know, Fuchs was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, he wanted to go, didn't he? That one does get by the catcher. Grayson didn't know it right away, and now he will take that base. So Tangen gets a walk, moves Fuchs up to third, and Eli Nelson, today, base hit and an RBI, stole a base in the first inning, scored a run, struck out in the second, and fielder's choice in the fourth and scored a run. So Eli, 1 for 3. Tangen on first. Let's see if he's going, and he is. Pitches a ball.
Ooh.
Tangen did not take off. Fake that. Steal. He had a good jump, though.
He did.
Nelson. Throw back over. Tangen gets back. One ball, no strikes. Coach Skuglin flashing signs down there in the third base coaching box. Let's see if Tangen's on the move here. He is not. Pitches inside to Nelson. It's 2-0.
Now look how shallow the center fielder is.
Yeah, he came in quite a bit, didn't he, Charlie? Left fielder still playing that line. Nelson now up in the count, 2-0. Fouled away. It's 2-1. Two outs here. Ryan Messer on deck for the Bulldogs. There goes Tangen. They'll give him that base as Tangen has a stolen base.
Ow, if it's this is base hit, we'll score 2 then.
Yes, base hit should score 2. You're right, Charlie. Fuchs at third, Tangen at second. Here's the pitch. Hit high in the air to right field. Right fielder coming in, makes the catch to end the inning after 5 complete. Paynesville 8, Milaca 6.
Garmin Ford is home of the lifetime limited powertrain warranty and buy 3 get 1 free tires. In 1988, we built a reputation for customer satisfaction and brand expertise, and to this day we strive to maintain and exceed that level of service. We believe purchasing a vehicle should be an exciting time, So we've eliminated the headaches by offering guaranteed credit approval and much more. We also offer special buying programs for teachers, healthcare workers, veterans, active military, and first responders. Our fully certified service department is open 6 days a week and offers free pickup and delivery. More information can be found at yarmanford.com. M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com. The experts at Gilk Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provide fast, affordable HVAC and plumbing repair for your home, business, and remodeling service. They recently purchased Ron Softwater at Paynesville and like to thank Ron Schlingen for his 50-year career in the water treatment industry. Gilk Plumbing still offers water jetting services along with heating and air conditioning products, insulation, and drain cleaning products. They have recently purchased a new camera and locator for inspection and locate services. When we're guessing where your pipes may be buried. For friendly, experienced technicians you can count on, better get Gilk. Find them on their website at gilkplumbing.com.
All right, we're back. Up here in the booth, top of the 6th inning, Zach Timmer, the first baseman, going to lead things off for Milaca. He is 1 for 3 today with a double. Bennett Evans starting his 4th inning of work. Ooh, just missed. Bennett came in the 2nd. Relieved Wentland. Bennett on track for the win. If they hold on here. Ground ball towards Fuchs at short. Tough hop, picks it up, throw across. Oh! Pulled Byer off, and he could not get the swipe tag. That's going to be an error on Fuchs. So a leadoff man is on here in the 6th for Milaca. Jack Larson. He is 2 for 3. A double and a single. Scored a run. So Evans gonna have to work around this first batter air. Bullpen looks like your man down there is warming up. Ryan Drugman, what was his name, Charlie?
Drugmanson.
Drugmanson.
Or no, something like that.
Oh, right off the end of the bat. This is gonna be a tough play as Bennett picks it up and
yeah, that was foul.
Oh, okay, they didn't call a foul.
It hit the ground, then it hit him, I thought.
Okay. I was wondering why Bennett was nonchalantly going over to grab it.
I was going to say, because when it bounced, it went this way, and then it curved in.
So it came back up and hit him?
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike. 45 on the stream right now. Oh, just low. 2 balls and a strike. See if Bennett can close this one out.
I hope so.
Top half of inning number 6 here. Second game will just be a 5-inning game.
Yep.
Oh! That looked good, Charlie.
That did. Calls that on the left side, but not the right.
No, that one he did not call. 3-1 now.
It's not the Lenten season anymore, I can say that.
That's right. You can question the officiating.
Mm-hmm.
Ground ball outside of third. So 3-2 now. To the Milaca right fielder.
I say he's going to burn with a fastball.
You got to come back with a fastball, right?
Yep. Get him to strike out.
I believe it's 3-2.
It should
Scoreboard says 3-1. Good lead over there by Timmer. Ground ball towards Torrey Umscheid. Flips to Fuchs for 1. Fuchs, that's all he's going to get, but they get the lead runner. So Timmer is out on the force out. Larson will take the fielder's choice. And he will set up at first base. And it's going to bring up Jack Schindel, the DH. Jack is 2 for 3. Scored a run. Torrey still pinching that middle, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Ball 1.
And Abe's pinching third base a little bit.
Yep. Followed at the plate here, straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike.
But Grayson's also playing far off the base as well, so.
Yeah, he is. So Torrey's going to have to get there to get that lead runner on a ground ball to Fuchs or Abe Bullard. 1-1. Swung through that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if Bennett can get a punch out here. Runner goes, the pitch is fouled away. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's see what Bennett tries to pull off here. He has 2 balls to give, so I'd say curve. Or change up something. Try to strike him out.
Make him go after one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Fouled off Mr. Umpire. He's good, he says. Runner was on the move. Count remains 1-2.
Eli's got to talk to Bennett.
Yep, give the umpire an opportunity to catch his breath. That's why we ump behind the pitcher. Right, Chuck?
Sure.
You know, you're going to have to start umping Little League games this summer now.
I'm assisting.
Oh, the assistant umpire?
No, assisting coach. I'd be pretty biased.
1-2 from Bennett Evans. Inside corner, strike 3. Got him. There's that inside corner. He's been calling it all day. So Schindel is down on strikes for the second out.
I questioned it the first time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then he kept on calling it, so I was like, you know what? That's his pitch.
Evans' 4th strikeout today that we have as this is Jeremiah Forker, the pitcher, has sweatshirt on yet as he came up to the plate. So 2 down.
Trying to stay warm.
Yep. Jeremiah so far today had a double in the second, was hit by a pitch in the third, and struck out in the 4th. 2 outs. Runner goes. Pitch is popped up in the infield.
Get there.
Evans calling for it. Evans makes the catch. I'd like to see Chase Beyer make that catch instead, but Bennett pulls it in. So, after 5.5, it's still 8-6 Paynesville as Forker goes 1U for the third out.
I just got the chills.
You gonna make her?
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, we got 2 more of our great sponsors yet to do. Dairy Queen. A little chilly right now for the Queen.
Mm-hmm. That's why I grabbed some yesterday.
Looking for a delicious treat to enjoy with your friends or family? The Paynesville Dairy Queen is a place to be. With a full menu of tasty food and soft serve ice cream, the Paynesville Dairy Queen will satisfy your needs. Dairy Queen, happy tastes good. And our last sponsor of the day is Queen Bee's Bar and Grill, located in downtown Paynesville. They have been serving the Paynesville community for over 20 years. Queen Bee's offers catering service, event venue, free shuttling, and a full menu for breakfast, lunch, and supper. They also broadcast all of our Bulldog sporting events. Give Doris a call today at 243-3975. Thank all of our sponsors for helping us do this. Without them, this would not be possible, as Folker will come out for the bottom half of inning number 6. Paynesville still holding on to that 8-6 lead Scheduled hitters for Paynesville are Messer, Bullard, and Stanley. 42 on the chat. Like and subscribe.
All that jazz.
Boy, those burgers and those dogs smell pretty good, guys.
I'm excited to
Looking
have one.
forward to grabbing one in between games here, right, Charlie?
I'm
What are we going for, the burger or the dog?
I'm gonna have a brat and a pizza.
Oh, yeah. I might go with the brat today. I think I had a burger on Friday night. Thursday night.
I had a brat.
Burgers are always excellent. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with the brat this time.
Or cheddar brats just always taste good.
Oh, yes. A little behind schedule, in my opinion, when you want to go two doubleheader, 7-inning game. It's already 12-14, but again, that second game, only a 5-inning game.
Oh, it'd be to what?
So that one's scheduled to start. What was this? Was it supposed to schedule to start at noon or 1? I think 1. The second game was scheduled.
Oh, we'll
So,
be
all right.
live streaming it, so
Yep. As the throw goes down, we're about ready to go here in the bottom half of inning number 6. Ryan Messer. Ryan so far today is 1 for 3. He reached base on an error in the first and scored a run. Popped out to the shortstop in the second. And he had an RBI base hit in the fourth. So Messer takes strike 1 from Forker. See if we can give Ben and Evans a couple insurance runs here, Charlie. The bottom half of inning number 6. Ground ball towards short. Slow roller comes
make
up.
a play. Yep.
Throw across, not quite
Oh.
in time as Messer is going to get there. In between, hop there, and that's going to be an E6 on the shortstop.
He fell down. And remember, he injured his foot just before the baseball season.
Right, he looks all right though, doesn't
Yep.
he? So this will be Bullard. Abe having a nice day. Had a double, a triple, 1 RBI. Abe now. Swing and a miss.
Big swing. Every swing Abe does is a big swing.
So Messer on first with an reach base on an error. Nobody out. That one's going to go low and outside. But you're right, Charlie. That catcher does have a really good arm, doesn't
Yeah.
he? We were watching him in warm-ups here, too. And
Just absolutely fires it down.
yeah, and usually on target. Just a perfect throw. Quick move over to get Messer and not in time. You know, and even with that great move, we've got Grayson Fuchs with 2 stolen bases. Max Ottman got a stolen base for when he ran for Eli Nelson.
Yep.
And looking over, looks like Stanley had a stolen base.
Hit him.
That one hit Messer.
Or Bullard.
Excuse me, Bullard, yep. So, Bullard on first. Messer goes on down to second. And first and second and nobody out now. Here in the bottom half of inning number 6. And it looks like we are making a move. Left fielder going to come in to do the pitching.
What you doing there, bud?
I'm just fixing my shoe as I was out of. Thank you, Mr. Wizard. Gives me my upcoming schedule. Yes, we will have a pitching change. And for us up here in the booth, our live stream team, we have April 26th, which is Monday, I believe. Yeah, it is Monday. The team that we do not mention,
I have a game.
Eden Valley Watkins, comes to town to softball for the Battle of 5 Mile Bridge. You have a game, huh?
I believe so.
Okay. So, in other words, the live stream will go smoothly without you here.
Whoa. Dude, that was uncalled for.
No, it wasn't. And then, May 6th, we have a doubleheader against Maple Lake. First game starting at 4 p.m., Chuck. Any idea where you're going to be?
What day is that?
You don't listen when I talk?
Thursday, right?
Yes.
May, I don't know yet.
Okay, that's up in the air with the chucker. May 11th, 4:30 softball BBE comes here. And then May 17th, the team we do not mention, Eden Valley Watkins. Baseball, 4 p.m. for the Battle of the 5 Mile Bridge again in baseball, Charlie. That'll be a dandy. May 21st, 7 p.m. a night game, Chucker. Minnewaska.
Friday Night Lights.
I don't know if that's a Friday night.
Oh, man. I sure hope so.
May 21st, and then our final game, May 24th, 4:30 ACGC comes to town to finish out our scheduled home games.
I hope I can make that ACGC.
And then after that, of course, playoffs. We'll see if we will host in any softball or baseball. If we do, we, of course, will stream it. So this is Stanley coming to the plate with nobody out. Tanner, so far today, is 0 for 2. Walked in the first, stole a base. Squares around a bunt here. Let's see. Pulls back. It's inside.
Third baseman comes way in.
Yeah.
See if he can just barely dink it down to get him to advance.
Right. Nice little soft one, right? Just hit the grass as he squares around again early.
Third baseman stayed back then.
Yep, third baseman's going to cover third, and that means the pitcher's got this line.
Yep.
And first baseman, of course, charging, but Tanner pulls back again as it's ball 2 and 2-0 now. To Tanner Stanley.
So you go bunt. Yep.
Yep, he shows bunt. In comes the first baseman. Taking all the way, and that's low. 3-0 now.
What do we have up next?
It'd be Cooper Bast. Yep.
Base is loaded. Cooper Bass. He can do something with that.
Stanley taking all the way, and it's ball 4. It gets in the dirt. So, base is loaded. Stanley's second walk of the day. Messer moves up to third. Bullard to second. And Cooper Bass. Cooper so far today is 0 for 2. Walked in the first. Struck out in the third and struck out in the fifth. So he's due. Nobody out. Base is loaded.
Whew.
Inside.
That was
That was
close.
tight. Yep. That's low.
Oh,
And,
hit him again.
Mr. Umpire saved a run probably there by hitting his equipment.
His shoe, that doesn't feel too good, I bet, especially in the cold weather.
Yeah, maybe it went off that pad, but 2-0.
Oh, he's got pads, yeah.
Oh, yes. And 3-0, and again. So this young man's struggling to find a zone right now for Milaca. Three balls, no strikes, no place to put them. The pitch coming to Bast, and it's going to be ball 4, so
Eesh. That
Cooper.
infield is in.
yeah, they got to be in. And they need to cut down that run at home as Messer will score the 9th run of the day for the Bulldogs. And Tori Umscheid's going to step up. Bullard moves down to third. Stanley to second. Tori now. Infield drawn in like the Chucker said. That's going to be high to Tori. Tori so far today is 0 for 2 with a walk.
Who knows? He could be starting tomorrow or next game.
Yes, right. You're right, Charlie. I wonder if Tori might start that second game of the doubleheader here. Would not be surprised.
Nope.
As there's a strike to Umscheid. And the pitch. Outside and low. 2-1 now. The Dogs extend the lead to 9-6 here. Up and in, 3-1 now to the Paynesville second baseman.
I feel like if it's somewhere close to zone, Torrey's gonna be swinging.
Yeah.
Try and get a couple runs in.
The pitch to Torrey. Low and away. And that'll score another run here. As Bullard will come in and score.
We got Chase Byer then top.
Bass to second. Torrey to first on the walk. 3 consecutive walks after a hit batsman and an error. Chase Byer, 1 for 3. As now, after the catcher spoke, now the head coach is going to come out. See what we got going.
Oh.
I don't think they're going to make a change here.
Never know.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
Nope.
So base is still loaded for Paynesville. Nobody out. And Chase Byer to the plate. Pitch to Byer. Low, ball 1.
Is kind of inconsistent with
The last
low,
couple innings now. Yeah, you're right.
the low one.
Yep. There's a strike. Well, my experience in umping too, that's the one pitch that's hard to call.
Yep.
It's a tough spot to be in umping. Fouled at the plate by Byer, and it's 1-2.
Come on.
Folks on deck. One and two. Oh, and it hit him.
Jeez.
As he was up in the count, 1-2. Hits Byer, run will score.
And now it's the toe cutter.
Stanley will score the 3rd run of the inning. Bass moves over to 3rd.
See what Grayson can do to, if he can further his player of the game status.
That's right. Grayson's been on all 4 times today. Looking to extend that to 5 straight times and takes just outside ball.
A fielder's not hugging the line as much now.
You're right. He did come off that line, didn't he? Mm-hmm. So 11-6 Paynesville. Oh, Grayson takes inside 2-0. Oh, time is out, and that'll be it for this pitcher, I assume. Yeah, it has to be because this is the second trip to the mound. You can only make 2. 2-0 is the count. To Grayson Books. Base is loaded. Beautiful afternoon here. I'm not sure what's going on here as they're really taking their time out there as the umpire now second base. The infield umpire's coming in to discuss this and say, hey, what do we got going on here? And now they finally do make a change, and we will take a 1-minute break here. They make a pitching change. All right, we're back up here live in the booth as Bodie Zenz, who was playing third base, will come in to pitch with the bases loaded and a 2-0 count to Fuchs. Now 3-0 to Grayson.
Or did the count reset? Or does that not happen?
No, that does not happen, but they reset it up there. There's ball 4, so Grayson Fuchs been on base all 5 times today, Charlie. And that'll be an RBI, his second.
Well, let's see what Tangen can do.
Yeah. So Grayson Fuchs, going to be our player of the game, Chuck, is
Probably.
getting on base all 5 times. Couple RBIs, 2 RBIs, 2 stolen bases. Drew Tangen now. Tangen takes ball 1. Drew so far today, 0 for 3 with a walk and a stolen base. Oh, low.
Ooh.
Nice block by the catcher to keep it in here.
That catcher, he's a workhorse. He's a really, really good catcher.
Yes, he is. 12-6 Paynesville. And Tangen would be the winning run for a 10-run spot here for Paynesville.
10 run.
Yep.
All we have to do is 10 run him in this inning, and then
Yes.
I can enjoy a brat and a pizza.
Brought in a pizza, says Mr. Fundamental. That one's going to be low, and Tangen's going to take a walk. So Tangen gets an RBI off of that.
So you walk off grand slam.
Yeah, there you go. As Tori Umscheid comes in to score. And up next is Eli Nelson. So you got Chase Beyer over at third. Fuchs at second, excuse me. And Tangen at first. The 9th man to bat this inning for Paynesville. There's a strike to Eli Nelson. Infield still in. Base hit. Should score 2, Charlie. With Fuchs at second.
Fuchs has burners.
A lot of speed on the base paths right now. That's outside. It's going to be a nice win for the junior Bennett Evans on the mound, too.
He pitched a gem for when he came in relief.
Oh, and that's going to hit Eli.
Right in the middle of the back. Those
On a cold day, those sting, right? Beyer scores, and it's 14-6. Paynesville now 2 runs away from
Here
ending
comes
this one.
Max Ottman again.
Oh, yes, you're right. Thanks for that, Charlie. Ottman running for Nelson.
I suppose that he doesn't really need the ice because it's cold enough.
Right. So Messer now coming up. His first at bat this inning, reached on an error to start things off and scored a run.
We batted through already?
Ooh. Yes, we did.
Wow. Let's go. Nice.
Messer's second at bat of the inning.
Now everyone has a green light, I believe.
Oh, yes. This one's popped up. It's going to fall, I think. Yes, it does. As Fuchs scores easily. Tangen gets 2.
Can't even call that an infield fly because
No, it was in the outfield as a base hit for Messer. Gets an RBI.
also the infield was in, so it was
Yeah.
a perfectly placed base hit.
So 15-6, the winning run is at third base, Charlie, with Drew Tangen as Bullard. Swung on, hit hard to left field. This is going to do it. That's going to end the game.
Ground rule double.
Ground rule double as Tangen comes in to score. And Max Ottman will score. And the final score will be 17-6 in this first game. Our player of the game in that first game was Grayson Fuchs. Grayson on base all 5 times. 2 stolen bases, 2 walks, a double, RBIs, 2. Bullard had a nice game, though, too.
He did.
Bullard with 2 doubles and a triple. So, that'll do it here in the first game. We're going to take about a 20-25 minute break, and we'll be right back up here. And we're back live here. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff man, Pullman, for Milaca. On the hill in the second game, Tori Umscheid gets in the pop-up over towards first. It looks like Ottman there. He makes the catch for the out.
I think I realized I got some of the changes from the first game to second for Paynesville.
Okay.
Ottman's playing first. Obviously, Tori's pitching. Ryan Messer's playing third, and Jevin Terrace is at second.
Okay.
And
Outfield looked the same,
I
Charlie?
believe the outfielding crew's the same.
Swing and a miss by Jack Schindel. So, Tori Umscheid, the senior, getting the nod here in the second game.
Ooh. I was watching him warm up. He has a really good fastball.
And his curveball kind of slider sweeps across the plate.
Sweeping curve.
Yep. That one's going to go foul. It's 1-2 now.
And
Yeah, it looks like Tangen's still in center.
Yep.
I would assume Eli behind the plate again, Charlie.
Yep, he is.
Curveball. He says he went. That's strike 3. Tags him, and he's out. So, good start for Tori. Anton Erickson going to step up now. A 5-inning second game here today.
Yep. See if Tori can pitch all 5. That'd be huge relief off of Skoog's shoulders.
You're right. Yeah, absolutely. Not have to use any more pitching today.
Mm-hmm. That was a good pitch.
Strike 1. We're off and running here at 1 o'clock. Get my stream up again. Swing and a miss.
That was a big swing.
Swung on and missed, and Umscheid.
Wow.
A nice first inning for Tori as he gets 2 strikeouts.
1, 2, 3. Just down in order.
Why don't you grab a mic there? We got our guest up here is Grady Fuchs. Grady is a freshman over at St. Cloud Tech. Grady, you got me? No, I don't. No?
You have to turn it on. All right.
Why don't you take the Chuckers?
What?
Why don't you take Chuckers' headphones so we can talk to Grady here a little bit in between innings here.
Yeah, I got you now.
Grady, I got you.
Yep.
How we doing today, Grady?
Doing great, just watching some baseball.
Kind of fun to be back at the old ballpark again.
Yeah, it's fun to watch a game here. Beautiful stadium here.
Yeah, it is. So, Grady, St. Cloud Tech this year, your freshman year, correct, at St. Cloud Tech?
Yep.
And doing well. What's your guys' record over there?
We're 12-1 right now.
12-1 ranked. I did see you guys ranked in the top 10 in the country.
Yep. Number 6 or number 10 depends what ranking you go off of.
What poll you go off of?
Yep.
I know you have a couple kids from around the area. Jackson Peter from BBE, Bayer from over in Foley. His dad,
Yep.
Mike, played here. Any other local guys around the area that you can think of?
Dylan Haskamp from Sauk Center. Graduated in 18, I believe.
And Will Funk.
Will Funk from Sauk Center as well.
From Will Funk plays for New Munich in summer amateur ball. And Grady, here in Paynesville, of course, you played multiple positions, pitched, of course, led them to that state tournament, you did some catching and third base.
Yep.
But now at college, just strictly pitching your first year?
Yeah, as of now, I'm just a pitcher this year. Hopefully next year I'll be able to try to fight for a spot in either the outfield or infield, wherever coach needs me, I guess.
So is that a big adjustment for you coming in? Always playing, different positions and pretty much playing every game to now what? You're probably playing once every 5-6 days pitching?
Yeah, it's very different. You're used to just competing every single day, and as a pitcher, you just got to be able to just stay back in the dugout, do what you can, and then when you're on your mound, it's your time to go.
And I know I talked to you earlier. If you guys have a midweek game and you pitched on the weekend prior and you guys got a road game, now a lot of you pitchers, will you guys stay back and not travel with the squad?
Well, at first I didn't think we would, but our travel roster is 28, so I've made the travel roster every time, even when I'm not eligible to pitch.
Okay. And you getting along with all these guys, guys from all over the country, basically, right? Isn't that right? It's not just Minnesota kids on your squad. Fuchs lines one.
Grayson.
And that's
Oh,
going to
that's
get
gonna be
by at least a
Dig
double.
Dig 3.
Folks, he's going to Cadillac it into third base here, I believe. And let's see what Coach Skoglund does. Going to hold him up right there with a leadoff triple. Big fundamental. He was our player of the game because he was on base every time the first game. And he's trying to go for double player of the game 2 games in a row here as he leads off. So, yeah, Grady getting back to that. Kids from all over the country. Where's the furthest?
We've got 2 from the Dominican Republic. We've got 5 from Florida, 2 from Texas, 1 from Colorado, 1 from Arizona, 2 from Wisconsin, 1 from North Dakota.
Okay.
Just off the top of my head, I
Sure.
think. I was just talking about that with Wessel the other day, talking about how many kids we've got from different areas.
That's it's kind of crazy. Of course, you guys, just because baseball started here in our area, you guys have been practicing and traveling for a good month or 2 already, isn't that right?
Yeah, we didn't start until February because of COVID reasons. So, yeah, but we've been practicing since February 1st, and our first game was, I think, like March 11th in U.S. Bank Stadium.
And how was that playing in U.S. Bank? Of course, here's one hitting the air to right center field by Tangen. And, folks, he's going to tag up. Here comes the throw home. It's up the line, and Grayson's going to score on that sac fly by Drew Tangen. So a sac fly for Tangen for the first out. Folksy will score, and it's going to bring up the catcher, Eli Nelson. Now, Grady, in high school, you played 3 consecutive years in U.S. Bank for football. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So how different was it playing baseball there?
I mean, it was different just because, like, you're not used to playing on turf or inside, or at least I have never played a baseball game inside, so it was different. You had to adjust, but otherwise, I mean, like, I felt comfortable there knowing I've been there before, competed on that field before, so it was fun to go back, though.
Nelson's going to fly one out of play here, and with the, of course, with the pandemic and the COVID protocols, anything real different for you guys as far as a baseball squad?
We're supposed to mask up every practicing game, but we've got neck gaiters, so you kind of just sit at your neck, so it's not too big of a interference with us. So. And
now there's a ball in the dirt, and I know that the Minnesota State High School League and the CDC here in Minnesota just passed saying that high school kids no longer have to wear masks while they're competing. Would that fall under you guys also, or are you guys still mandated?
Yeah, as of now, we still have to wear masks, but hopefully that will change.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's just kind of like a hassle, always making sure you have to have your mask up.
Sure.
Especially in some parks, they can be strict about it.
Sure.
So
for your schedule, basically, is it every weekend double headers, Saturday, Sunday, and then something during the week, or how do you guys roll?
Right now, our schedule's just so kind of just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's gotten turned over so many times because of teams having COVID and then dropping games. We were supposed to have like 20 conference games, and now we're down to 12 now.
Oh, okay.
So we've lost quite a bit of games, but our coach just stresses control what you can control. And
sure. As Nelson's going to take that walk, it's going to bring up Ryan Messer. And yeah, because of with COVID, and you said already your record is what?
12-1.
So you've gotten 13 games in already.
Yeah. Lost our first one, and we haven't lost since. Lost in the last inning. We actually kind of dropped it. Shouldn't have lost, but.
And that was at U.S. Bank, right?
At U.S. Bank, yep.
And competition in your conference, I know that Century team, it's pretty much been between Century and St. Cloud Tech as far as advancing out to that College World Series. That one's going to get by the catcher.
Yeah, so they're not in our district, but they're in our region. So like our district, so you have districts and then regions to go to the national tournament. And normally it's been us and St. Cloud Tech and Century battling for the national tournament spot.
And so that's who you guys are. I'm pretty sure you're going to be running into them come.
We were supposed to play them yesterday, actually.
Oh, okay.
It got rained out.
Messer swings through that one.
Yeah, I was already dressed, ready to go, and then I got the text from our coach saying that it got canceled because it was raining in the city. So
any chance of making that one up just to see where you guys are at against probably the team that you're going to have to try to beat to get to that College World Series?
I mean, it got postponed. I haven't heard any word on when we're going to play them next, but hopefully we get that in the schedule.
Ground ball towards third, checks our runner. Now it goes across the diamond, and the ball's going to scoot out of the first baseman's glove as he stretched for it. It's going to be an error, going to reach base on air for Mr. Messer. And Charlie, can you tell me, is that Beyer running for, I think it is Beyer running for Eli Nelson, courtesy? Yep. So Beyer's over at third, and coming up to the plate is Bullard.
Bullard with those two ground rule doubles last game, that was pretty fun to see.
Yeah, he hit the ball hard.
He did. He was definitely competing for that player of the game.
Yes, he was. Here he comes again. Base
Nice
hit. Left field's going to score Beyer. So Bullard continues to hit. He gets an RBI base hit. It's going to move Messer up. And Tanner Stanley going to step into the plate here for the Dogs. So Grady, watching the guys play here, of course, you missed out on your senior season of baseball. And looking at this team out there today, you know, there's not a lot of them that got varsity experience because they missed out on their junior year. I'm trying to think, when you were a junior, did Stanley and Tangen
Drew Tangen had about, I think he had like 8 or 9 at-bats. He'd come in and run. Same with Tanner. I think Tanner got like 6 at-bats as well. But yeah, that's about it.
That's about it, right?
I mean, Ryan maybe got a few at-bats here and there, but other than that, not really.
Oh, boy. Ground ball to first
Tough.
and can't make the
break.
play. That's going to be an error. Stanley's going to get it round.
Do you put an error on the pitcher there? Can the pitcher get an error?
He can still get an error as long as it's not fielding.
Fielding.
Right?
So, but isn't that fielding or?
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be fielding. What if, well, that's a
Is it?
great question.
Because, I mean, he dropped it, so obviously it's not a hit, but. Because
Yeah.
you can have an error as a throwing
You can
it as a
throw it,
pitcher.
right, but not as a fielding.
That's I don't know, because the toss
Right.
was there.
Cooper Bastup,
They put an error on the scoreboard, but
that's probably not the only official would be in the book where Coach Fuchs and the boys down there do that. I'm not sure what it's going to be. So 2 runs in early for Paynesville as Bass takes inside. Fuchs let it off with a double. A triple. Grayson Fuchs. Sack fly by Tangen on an RBI. Eli reached. He did score. Actually, Beyer scored for him.
good block by the catcher there.
So we've got Messer at third. Abe Bullard with an RBI base hit over at second. And Stanley over at first base with Cooper Bass hitting. Yeah, so it was tough that you guys missed out on that, your senior season, after having just an outstanding junior year,
Yeah.
getting all the way down to the state tournament.
Yeah, it was definitely tough. Wanting to play so bad, looking forward to it, and just like that, just comes to show that you need to never take anything for granted, especially
Right.
when you're playing sports.
Exactly. And I guess the only thing you can look at, and you know, the one nice bright spot was how well you guys played the previous year.
Yeah, that definitely made things easier. It would have been
Yep.
a lot tougher if we lost in sections or even lost our first game of playoffs, which we easily could have that year
That's right. That was a good game, that
against
first.
Redwood Falls.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that was a great game.
Yeah, isn't that something? How if you could easily lose that first game and be out of the playoffs, and you
Yeah, I
guys
mean-
run the table.
We scored 3 runs and all with 2 outs in the 6th inning. So, or maybe it was a 5th. I think it was a 5th.
I know it was later in the
was a
game. I
late game.
remember being up
It was
here.
quick. It was like maybe an hour and 15 minutes, maybe. And then coming here and watching this 3-hour game, basically, last game, it was definitely a change of pace for me.
Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah, that's another
Sure.
thing I was going to bring up as far as the pace of your game. Is it a big jump for you, big difference as far as, you know, I know you're just pitching this year, but just watching some of the other guys and have your guys, obviously you guys have a great record, so the kids have actually adjusted. Throw home here from third, got him out there on the fielder's choice. Terrace will be safe. So do you think some of the guys have adjusted pretty well? And as far as you pitching, how's the adjustment been?
I mean, the game's completely slower. Like, you're playing 9 instead of 7, and then you're also...
Sure.
Well, I guess the double hitters are 7, but,
Okay.
I mean, we've got a great offensive team and defensive team and pitching-wise, but, just the innings are a lot longer in between. So it's kind of... You just got to make sure you're staying focused as a
Sure.
pitcher. Instead, in Paynesville, it would be quick. High school is fast-paced, at least when I played.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just different in college. You kind of got to get in your tempo, take your time, because the game's not as fast-paced as it was here in high school.
Sure. Max Ottman, the sophomore, getting the start today over at first base for Bayer. 1-1 count. We're talking with Grady Fuchs, a 2020 graduate of Paynesville, playing baseball at St. Cloud Tech. First year out there, having a great season, trying to go to the, hopefully, I'm guessing that's your goal, getting to that College World Series.
For sure, that's all we've got on our mind. One step at a time.
Should be fun to watch you guys roll here. And, of course, in the summer, you'll be coming back play for the Pirates.
Yep, that's my plan.
Swung through it, strike 3 for Ottman, and down goes Paynesville. Well, we'd like to thank Grady for coming up here and visiting with us. Good luck the rest of the year, Grady, and it's always nice to see alumni come back.
Yep, the pleasure was all yours.
We're going to take a break.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
Make Wealth Management has offices located in Paynesville and Wilmer and is a comprehensive wealth management, investment, and insurance firm. As your trusted advisors, we are wholly dedicated to helping you reach a higher purpose for your wealth and design a lasting legacy for your family. We leverage deep industry knowledge, a vast network of specialized services, proven investment strategies, and a passion for serving you. Let Make Wealth Management help you live your life by design, not by default.
All right, we're back up here live. Foul ball to start this one off for Broden Zenz. Third baseman. Umshai with a quick 3-up, 3-down inning. Last inning here, top of the 2. Swung through that one. 0-2 now. Torrey throwing well.
I feel like he gets another quick 3 outs right here. He could pitch all 5.
Yep. Ground ball back to Torrey. Takes his time and throws over to Ottman for the out. 1-3 on the putout. 1 up, 1 down here as Timmer, the first baseman, going to come to the plate. So Messer gets a start at third in this second game. Terrace at second. Ottman over at first. The only big changes for Payne, so that one's going to go way out. Quick 3 spot for Paynesville as Fuchs let off with that triple. Fouled straight back. Messer reached on an air. Eli walked. Bullard with a base hit RBI. And Bast walked with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss on that curveball.
He has a beautiful curveball, and his fastball moves as well. Has an amazing spin.
And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Homeshot now ready. Fastball fouled back. Out of play.
When he throws his fastball, it tends to go more up. You know?
Yeah, looks like he's got plenty of movement on there, doesn't it? 1-2. Curveball
That dropped
right
in.
there, strike 3.
God, that started so far out of the zone, and it just dropped in.
3 strikeouts now for Tori Umscheid, the senior, as Larson will take his shot here. First pitch fastball looked right there.
We can see how well Tori pitches. He might win a player of the game.
Yeah. Popped up in the infield. Umscheid says he wants it. He's going to take it. He makes the catch. And a quick half inning here for Milaca. 3-0 going to the bottom of the second, Charlie. And boy, Tori, that had been less than a 10-pitch inning.
That definitely was. That was so quick. He struck out 1 on 4 pitches, I believe. And 1 grounded, or no.
He got the ground ball back to him.
He got the ground out in like 2, and then that one was like 2 again.
Boy.
Sheesh.
Nice to see. This is going to be Grayson Fuchs, top of the order, going to be coming up here in the second for Paynesville.
We'll see what Grayson does.
Yeah.
He might win back-to-back.
I don't think we've given it to a pitcher yet this year. And the Tori keeps chugging along here after the first 2 innings.
I was talking to Abe Bullard after the game, and I was like, sorry, but you didn't win player of the game. He said, why not? I said, maybe if you hit that one 5 feet right, you would have got it.
Yeah, that one did jump off his bat, didn't it?
Really, that ball was crushed.
It was.
Then he had 2 ground rule. Then he had 2 ground rule doubles after that.
Yeah, he had a nice first game as folks about to step in the box here in the top of the bottom of the second. Paynesville going to stay the home team both games here today. Swung on, hit in the air to center field. High in the air. And 1 pitch and 1 out as Fuchs flies out to center for the first out. And here comes Drew Tang, and Drew had that sac fly to get the scoring going here in the bottom of the first last inning.
Let's see what he can do this time. That's outside. I think the last game would have called that one a
I was just
strike.
going to say that, Charlie. Every umpire's got a different zone, right?
Something pitcher.
Yep.
Because he pitched last game, this one.
He did a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, he did throw a little bit last game. Set now, hanging in there. 2-0 count. Takes that one for a strike on the letters.
I think Tangen has... Tangen has the stuff to maybe hit it over the fence, I feel.
Yeah, he's got some power yet.
He
in
does,
that bat.
but...
Yep. 2-2 now.
The wind isn't his best friend right now.
Going to right, he's going to have to go to left with it. Little Oppo field homer.
Yeah, I don't think he has that kind of power.
Oh, this is going to be a tough play. Tang got great wheels. Throw to first.
He's
and yeah, he is safe. Infield hit for Drew Tangen.
Yes, he is so fast.
Yes, that's a tough play there. First baseman had to come get it.
Infield hit.
Eli Nelson now scored a run in the first. Actually, Byers scored for him. As he walked. 1 out. Tang is going on the first pitch. Pitch is low and no throw. Drew with a stolen base. So, in scoring position with 1 out.
And when he gets on base, it's always a free scoring position, even if it's a single or something.
Yep.
As he has the wheels to get to second base.
Eli takes that one high. 2-0 now to the Paynesville catcher. .37 on the stream. like and subscribe to our channel. We'd appreciate it. Nelson rips at the left. It's going to be over the left fielder's head.
Oh, another ground rule double.
Hop. Ground rule double for Eli Nelson.
Those are the worst. Or no, they're nice because it's a double, but you feel like you can get a triple on it every time.
And that's a double RBI for Nelson.
Because I saw it bounce over the fence, and he was like 2 steps away from second base.
Yeah. So this is Messer. Messer reached on an error. His first at bat, scored a run.
We're hitting it.
4-0 Paynesville early.
We're knocking the cover off the ball today.
Messer takes ball 1.
I wouldn't be surprised if there would be a ball with no cover on it after we hit it. Tink.
Chase Beyer running for Eli over at second base as Bullard on deck for the Dogs. 1-0 pitch coming right off the end of the bat over to first base. That's unassisted, put out for the first baseman, and Messer's out number 2 here as Beyer moves up to third base. And Bullard with a base hit RBI. His first at bat. 2 outs. 1 run in so far this inning for Paynesville. Bullard.
Oh my gosh!
Hit deep to left field. And that is almost hitting the fence, going to the JV field. A 2-run home run for Bullard.
Well, I owe him a Gatorade. Mom.
Buy that man a Gatorade.
Holy Moses.
Bullard.
Yeah.
Whoa. That one was crushed. A 2-run homer.
Jeez.
That one had to feel pretty good as it almost hit that fence for the JV field right next to the dugout. It's going to be strike to Stanley, and Bullard making a case for a second player of the game. Right off the end of the bat, 0-2 now to Stanley. 6-0 Paynesville here in the second. 2 outs, bottom of the 2. That was crushed, Charlie.
That was. Jeez. Whoa.
That was coming right at us. We would have caught that one.
That was going straight for Jacob. Wizard would have been concussed.
He would have been concussed. You don't think he would have caught that?
No.
Tiff Tangen says Hammy is on fire, and yes, indeed he is. Oh! Yep, froze him. Strike 3. Looking, that's the 3rd out, but not before. Paynesville scores 3 more after 2 complete. It's Paynesville 6, Milaca 0.
Garmin Ford is home of the lifetime limited powertrain warranty and buy 3 get 1 free tires. In 1988, we built a reputation for customer satisfaction and brand expertise, and to this day we strive to maintain and exceed that level of service. We believe purchasing a vehicle should be an exciting time, so we've eliminated the headaches by offering guaranteed credit approval and much more. We also offer special buying programs for teachers, healthcare workers, veterans, active military, and first responders. Our fully certified service department is open 6 days a week and offers free pickup and delivery. More information can be found at yarmanford.com. M&M Lumber is your lumberyard, hardware store, paint department, and rental center, all rolled into one convenient location. Their operation includes numerous departments staffed with knowledgeable personnel who are able to assist with material estimates, product selection, provide tips to make your project go more smoothly. Stop by M&M Lumber today to get your ideas and plans in motion. Visit their website at mmlumberrental.com.
Hardy leading off here. The shortstop in the top of the third takes ball 2. 2-0 now. Yeah, Bullards was a no-doubter there. That one's going to go high also. Two, 3 spots so far for Paynesville. Top of the third. There's a strike. 3 balls and a strike. To the number 7 hitter in the Milaca lineup, Braden Hardy. 3-1 pitch, swung through it. So the count goes full. Swing and a miss. He comes back from a 3-0 count and he gets him swinging for the first out. 4th strikeout for Umscheid.
Jeez. He's pitching really well so far.
Keegan Sorensen, the left fielder, up. Number 8 hitter in the lineup. Swing and a miss.
You just can't hit off of him.
Yeah, Tori's looking good so far today. Again. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Curveball did not come back into the zone.
Didn't turn like he wanted it to.
So 1-2 now.
Looks a little warmer out there.
Mm-hmm.
Feels a little warmer as well.
Goes after the high cheese and can't catch up with it. 2nd out of the inning, 2nd strikeout. 5th strikeout for Umscheid as the number 9 hitter. Tyler Reisenbrink steps in, the second baseman. Reisenberg takes strike 1. Hit in the air, it's going to go out of play.
No bang.
0-2. Looking for that snapper, mow him down inning.
Does he have 2 Ks?
Yes, indeedy.
Jeez. Wait.
The 0-2 pitch. Curveball inside. Did not come across.
He does have kind of like a slider curve. Sweeping curve.
Curveball, yep.
That's the official term for it.
The official. Umscheid's 1-2 pitch. Another curveball swing and a miss. Yes, he did, and he gets the snapper. Mow him down. 3 straight strikeouts for Tori Umscheid. That gives him 6 on the day in 3 innings. 6 strikeouts. 2.5 in, excuse me, bottom of the third coming up. 6-0 Paynesville. And Charlie, it's got to be just what Coach Skugel and Coach Fuchs were looking for, boy, in this second game.
We're both smiling ear to ear at the moment. At least they should be.
Tori Umscheid throwing well for the Dogs here. Scheduled hitters for Paynesville in the bottom half of inning number 3, Bast, Terrace, and Ottman. Yeah, the wind is now kind of blowing in from right field a little bit. Switched a little bit. The sun's out, of course, but still a little chilly out there.
It's not as unbearable as it used to be.
No, this morning at 9:30 when we got here, it was a pretty chilly morning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To say the least. Well, we had a heater going for about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Good crowd on hand. Most of the Paynesville fans are down there below the that first deck there. Blocked from the wind.
It's where the that's where Grady and all of his teammates are sitting.
So Cooper Bast will lead things off here in the third.
Let's see. Let's see Cooper hit a double.
Ball one
That's what
in
I
the
want to
dirt.
see. I want to see Cooper get a hold of one.
Are you making a call?
I'm not saying a home run.
Oh, just a double.
Just a double. That's what I want to see.
One ball, no strikes. To the senior Cooper Best. That one's going to go high.
If he gets a pitch to hit.
Mm-hmm. There's a ball. 3-0.
We'll take it.
Boy, that looked like a pretty good pitch from here.
Like a good pitch to be a ball.
So 3-0 count to Cooper Bass. He'll be taken all the way here, and yes, it's a strike.
Yep.
3-1 now. Three-one pitch on the way. It's going to go low, and Cooper's going to walk for the second time. Bring up Jevin Terrace, second baseman. So Terrace stepping into the box. Bass at first. Checks him over at first base, and Bass slides back in head first.
Mm-hmm.
Terrace starting at second today.
Our second game. I kind of figured he would start there because if Torrey's pitching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After I heard Torrey was pitching, I'm like, I thought about who was going to play second, and then I forgot Jevin was on the table.
Mm-hmm. One ball to Terrace. Checks.
They're thinking about him.
Yeah. Ball squirts away from that first baseman, but not far enough
He
for
knows that
Cooper to take the base.
Cooper has wheels.
A lot of these Paynesville players do.
Mm-hmm. Base running is a big factor.
Yes,
How
and there
we
it
win
goes.
games.
Bass on the move to throw down. Not in time, goes into center field. So Cooper gets a stolen base. He's in scoring position. And the count to Terrace now is 2 balls and no strikes with Ottman on deck. Terrace now ready. Swung through that one. 2 balls and a strike. Is Jevin a junior? Or
Yeah, he's a junior.
Junior. I thought so.
He's gonna be He's gonna be starting second base next year.
Maybe.
Probably.
Yep, probably.
Most likely. Torrey will
He'll be graduating, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
3-1 now to Terrace.
God, our local nine's gonna be good for years to come.
Let's hope so, right? They keep plugging them in. This one's fouled away past that dugout on the third base side, and it's 3-2 now to Terrace. 3-2 pitch on the way here. Oh, just high. So Terrace will take the walk. It'll bring up Ottman. Ottman 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
We gotta see Ottman get on base here.
Now let's see what happens here. Nobody out. First and second. And the pitch on the way. That's going to drift outside to Ottman. 1 ball.
Max doesn't wiggle the bat as much as he used to.
Yeah.
Remember in Roscoe Little League, he would
That's right.
stand
He
up
did.
there.
That's right.
The bat would just be moving around. Oh, yep, there it is a little bit.
A little bit. Then he gets set.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a 1-0 pitch. That's going to drop low, and it's 2-0. 2-0. Nobody out in the third. And that's going to drift high, and it's 3-0 to Ottman. Three balls, no strikes, nobody out here in the third. And the pitch on the way. Takes that one for a strike. 3-1 now. Looked outside?
I thought it was really outside. But
Here comes a 3-1 pitch now.
can't complain too much. We're
No.
up 6-0.
Nobody holding Terrace at first. That's a strike. 3-2 now to Ottman.
Come on.
First and second. And the payoff pitch coming. And that's going to be ball 4 to Ottman. Works out a walk. So Bass will go to third. Terrace to second. Ottman over to first. Still nobody out. And it brings up the leadoff man, Grayson Fuchs. Grayson so far today is 1 for 2 in the second game. Triple in the first inning, scored a run and flew out to center in the second.
Wonder how the 10-run rule works for 5-inning games.
You know, that's a great question. Would it be 10 after 3? It probably would be, Charlie. 10 after 3 now.
Because...
And in that scenario, that would mean Grayson would be the winning run.
Yep. So,
We'll see.
3-inning ball game.
Pitch to Fuchs. That's going to be low and in the dirt, but not far enough away for Cooper to scamper home. And 2-0. Milaca might be running out of pitching here too. Of course, remember they played Thursday and Friday, and then a doubleheader today. And they used quite a bit of pitching in that first game. That's going to be outside. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes to the Paynesville shortstop.
He's got the take sign.
And that's going to be outside for ball 4. So Fuchs will walk. Bast will score the 7th run. Terrace will move down to third. Ottman to second. Grayson will be credited with an RBI.
And a meeting at the mound.
And a meeting at the mound here. Scheduled hitter up for Paynesville is Drew Tangen. And we're going to get an opportunity, hopefully, for Bullard to see what he can do again before.
He really crushed that one.
Boy. So the meeting is over. Base is full. Still nobody out. And Tangen. Drew takes strike 1 on the corner. 7-0 Paynesville.